And welcome to the Games Bunker, a hastily built shelter comprised mostly from stolen pallets and good old-fashioned Northern Irish know-how. Taking shelter in this heat-treated palace of fanatic fortitude are your hosts. 1. Bunker Punk, deadbeat punk, that would be me talking with the voice. 1. Bunker Drunk, Sandbone Solo.
Hello!
And 1 Bunker Hunk, Grumpy Gamer Ben.
Why, hello there.
Oh, so magic to hear you both. Sandbone Solo, how are you?
Extremely well, extremely well. It's Saturday, so I have rum with me tonight, Punk.
Never date the fucking podcast.
I've not dated it, I've dated it. It's different.
Yeah, we've recorded a week ahead. Nintendo could have gone bankrupt by the time this uploads. Speaking of which, Grumpy Gamer Ben, how are you?
Let's not talk about Nintendo, but I am fairly decent. It's warm, but I'm fairly decent.
It's humid. There's a bit of a shine to you. This fine recording session.
I think that's just my camera, but yeah.
Got the glitter on. And enough about us. How are the listeners? It's time for feedback.
Hang on, before feedback, I have news.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Whoa. There are currently 44 people playing South of Midnight.
Oh, shit. Percentage. Percentage
taking
uptake.
off.
How
it's
do you
taking off.
do
25%
that
up.
and maintain a stream at the same time?
Oh, I mean, it's a good system now, Punk. It's a good system. It's not.
Goodness gracious.
1590. It can run South of Midnight 44 times at the one time.
Yes, at 240p and 3 FPS each session, but it's good. Yeah, 44, mind blowing. It's like a 200% increase over the last time we recorded.
That is big for the programme.
It's massive. Right, anyway, into questions and feedback. So firstly, an apology from Ryan. To Ryan, not from Ryan. Ryan's not apologising. An apology to Ryan because I completely missed his question in the last episode.
What a cunt.
And just to confirm, it's not that I fucking hate you. It's just I missed it. So I'm inept. I'm an amateur at this. It's my fault. This is on me.
Your one job.
I know. It's terrible. But anyway, into his question. What is one big game that a lot of people love that you just cannot get into no matter how many attempts you give it? For me, it's God of War. It just isn't clicking. I'm on like my 8th attempt. Ben!
The Witcher 3. I've said it.
Oh, fuck, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I just... How many times have I bought The Witcher 3? I have on every single platform that I've ever owned. And I always get pretty much 10 hours in. I always get past the Bloody Baron. Last time I got the furthest I've ever got. But I don't know, it's just old.
It's exactly the same. And it's not that I don't know. It's not about getting into it. I love it when I'm playing it. I'm like, this is fantastic. I love this world. Love everything about it. Missions are great, but I don't know. I just can never, ever. And I must be 8, 9. There's so many times I've restarted that fucking game.
Yeah, same.
There's a lot.
I don't know whether it's because it's just playing as the predefined character. I don't know because it's a great world. It is good. The combat I think is gash. But maybe that's the thing holding back. Don't know.
No, with combat, you just level up to get the twirling sword ability, and that's you until the end of the game.
Right.
Shield up, twirl sword, wait until everything's dead.
Fair enough.
If only I could get there.
What about you, Punk?
The Final Fantasy remake games, I can't stand them, and I love the original. I can't gel with them at all. They feel like old games. They're cheesy as fuck. Just them talking annoys me. And everybody bangs on about how good the music is, and it's like the sewer segments.
The first game is all right because it's so corridor-led.
But it's even things like the ladders going up and down to rooftops. It's like, this feels like a game from like the 2000s, which is probably when it started development, but just no.
Yeah.
I never got on with the can't decide whether it wants to be Devil May Cry or turn-based, and we'll just do both badly. But,
okay, good. I've got to say, I'm not sticking with The Witcher 3. That's probably the biggest one for me as well. So, yeah. I disappoint myself looking at that every time.
Especially with you two banging on about Cyberpunk so much, why not play their good game?
I fucking love Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's
it's a great game.
So good.
If only The Witcher 3 was that good.
It just needs a gun.
Damn right.
I jumped back into Cyberpunk the other week when I was having those issues with OBS because I needed something that I could like constantly test the same thing with. And I just wanted to play it again. I was just like, even just playing through a little scene, I was like, I could do another run of this.
I could get chromed up.
That's not, yes.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. So next one is just some feedback. So from Rob Zach. Is that how you say Rob Zach's?
Rob Shack? Like
Rob
a Rorschach test?
Rob Shack, like a Rorschach test. Ah, okay, yes. Okay, from Rob Shack, just a bit of feedback. Fuck you guys, I've had to buy Splatoon after listening. Fuck you very much.
I've talked to a few people that have picked up Splatoon Raiders. It's
Good.
Contagious joy, that.
Oh, what a fucking game. It is weird how I've listened to a few podcasts or YouTube videos and things like that, and it is very much like people saying it's amazing or meh, it's okay. And it's like, it does seem almost polarizing in terms of like average or amazing.
Yeah, when we were talking about the reviews and there was like 4 out of 10s. What fucking game did you play?
I don't understand it. I don't understand how it's possible.
Listening to you guys, though, I mean, it does sound very much like if that loop doesn't grab you, then that's it. You're done. Because the loop has obviously grabbed you two guys in going through, getting the gems, upgrading, clearing the levels, blah, blah, blah. If that loop doesn't grab you, then
there's something wrong with that person. Yeah,
I think you hate video games, stick to reviewing movies.
Fine.
I don't think that's their chosen thing.
Okay, next one. Hello, Games Bunker. This is feedback on feedback, I suppose, but I can't let Bunker Punk's claim of having played every game ever made go unchallenged. Kingdom Hearts, Phoenix Wright, Kane and Lynch, Splatterhouse, ActRaiser, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, Splinter Cell, Golden Sun, Metal Gear Solid, Cuphead, Half-Life. There has to be something he hasn't played.
So I've played everything on that list.
Oh, sorry, that was from Lenny D.
Yeah, Lenny D, fuck you. I've played all that. I've played more games than you. I'm a better gamer than you are. I'm a better person than you are.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties?
Yeah, it's one of those FMV games.
Oh, Christ, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
They re-released it, limited run, did one years back. It was a bit on the saucy side, Ben.
Was it? Okay.
Oh, it was, yeah.
I'd be into it.
I thought you were in it.
Before my time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's games I haven't played, just none of those.
Just none of those.
Try again next time.
Yeah, keep sending in your lists, please.
There were some that we hadn't heard of, but yeah. Okay, next two come from Tiger. So, what announced game would you like to see from a Sony studio? For me, a new Toulouse, but a new story and new characters. Punk!
Yeah, I think it'd kind of be up there for The Last of Us. I think part 3 was ready to come.
So, does anyone say Toulouse? Like,
no,
I mean, we're looking at the docs, so we got that. But if somebody just listened and said, a new Toulouse, you'd be like, what the fuck is he on about?
It's kind of like an old
Listen,
Victorian
I'm reading
England
the question.
musical.
As written.
Jesus.
The Last of Us.
Okay.
But new stories and characters.
Better.
Are we just getting rid of all acronyms now?
Well, we don't have to get rid of all acronyms, but just Toulouse doesn't wash. That's fine.
Why not?
No, you didn't have to take it to that extreme.
Stop saying FIFA.
Okay.
Yes. So, what game would you like to see announced from Sony?
I would like a new Last of Us. I would like the story to be Abby and Lev.
Mm-hmm.
I know that would be controversial, or so I hear. People don't want that story. That's the story that I would want. I would have loved factions, but it is Last of Us. Like, the Sony game that I care about is The Last of Us. Well, that's the series I care about. There aren't really many other series that I'm all up in. God of War has kind of lost me unless they I wouldn't mind the remasters or remakes of the old ones. Remakes of the old ones would be superb. And I might be into a new God of War eventually, but not the new one that they're planning to bring out, I don't think.
Has to have a man as the main character. Is that what you're trying
Kratos,
to say?
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, yes, Sony franchises tough. Spider-Man. I would always go for another Spider-Man. If they made the Spider-Man look like Tom Holland, I would definitely be there. He's my Spider-Man.
Did kind of. Remember they
They did.
give
They
him
did. They did
cosmetic surgery and
They absolutely did do that. Yeah, and
made him look about 12, and they made Mary Jane look fucking 10 years older.
Yeah, the Mary Jane did not go down well, but I was very but if they're trying to make him look like Tom Holland, like okay, they don't want to pay him, but come on, just do it.
So I was going to make a joke and say I love Returnal so much they should make another one of those.
Very nice, very good joke.
Yeah, I thought that was good. But apart from that, Legend of Dragoon is one that I always thought deserved a sequel, especially with Expedition 33 getting a lot of love recently.
Yeah,
because it would have introduced like input-based attacks, timing.
Big cult following as well. It could do something. Could do something that.
The one I never played the PS3 one, which I think existed, but there was a SOCOM game on the PS2, which was a Navy SEALs sort of shooter.
And that was a pioneer at the time, wasn't it? Like
that was really, really good.
You could like instruct your teammates like. It was different. Like you could do more, couldn't you?
It was the first one you got that team control piece in, where you could you had that squad and you were going through, but you could command the squad and what they were doing.
Yes, you could. And wasn't there something? I might be completely making this up, but couldn't you have the headset and like speak into it and it would recognise the commands from the headset? Am I just making that up? There's something like that. So
that's what I remembered, but I've not been in checked because I couldn't remember if I was crossing that with another game.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. But I thought it was a pioneer in the squad based. I remember thinking this is damn cool.
Yeah, but just as a shooter and a game, I really enjoyed it on the PS2. Now, whether or not it'd sit well with the amount of that kind of stuff we've got these days, not sure. But it'd be nice to see him have a crack at it.
Yeah, probably it's probably too big a risk.
15 years since we got the last one.
It's a long time. I like I said, I think there was one on the PS3, but I never played it.
There was.
Yeah, but the PS2 one was the one I remember fondly.
Yeah, PS2 one, that's what I remember.
Good. Right, next one from Tiger. What series, new, now mothballed or defunct, would you like to see resuscitated? For me, it would be Pro Evolution Soccer or PES for those who aren't bricks. The proper Master League version, eFootball, is a different thing. I have so many good memories of PES.
Me too.
Like, I remember on the Rollmuck forums back in the day, we used to have a PES league, and it was so good. We used to play like multiple matches a week. There was sort of like 12, 15 of us in the league, and it was so good. We had like a proper thing set up, and we used to do cups and all sorts of stuff in the middle of it. It was fucking brilliant. And then it just got murdered.
Yeah, I was FIFA all through my teens, but then when I went to university, my flatmate and me used to just play PES all the time. Like it was just fantastic. Real football fans game that.
Yeah, we used to really enjoy it.
Unfortunately.
The one for me on this is the one that we've seen and has been murdered again, which was Perfect Dark. I still want to see that. It was, I was very excited about that coming back.
That vertical slice or whatever it is, if that's the right term for it, was cool as fuck. But not real, but cool as fuck.
Clearly didn't exist.
yeah, but it was badass though, wasn't it?
Completely fabricated. It was
that is class fabrication. I get it. That's great.
Yes, listener, you can't see this because it's audio only, but there is like a god-like strobing effect behind Ben.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. There is. Yeah.
He is chosen.
It's that or he's about to be wiped out in a nuclear apocalypse.
Yes, that's it. It's Fallout going on behind me. The game that I would like resurrected, Wave Race. I think Wave Race is badass. I was thinking F-Zero, but actually I know that I would love Wave Race if they actually built it and it was a bit deeper in its actual like set up what you could do in the game, what the game required of you, championship modes, and maybe some kind of career path and stuff like that. If they're never going to do that, Nintendo would never do that, even if they resurrected it. But that would be fucking cool. Wave Race, I loved Wave Race.
So I think I used Breath of Fire recently when we're talking about Capcom and things they haven't brought back because they've brought everything else back. But Everkid made the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie cartridges recently. And that's just kind of reminded me, why the fuck isn't there a Banjo 3? K3?
Yeah, why isn't there? 2 2 still sold and did all right.
Yeah, it was the same problem as I had with like Donkey Kong 64, having to repeat the same level like 6 fucking times, and you just made it too big. It lost the collectible fun. It's a fine balance.
Yeah, and they just parked it.
Cons making stupid pirate games that only dickheads play.
Still get appearance in Smash Brothers though. So
I thought that was a sign something was coming.
Not so did everyone.
Yeah, I wasn't the only one.
MVG was out there, I think, saying it.
Okay, and finally from X-Ben Blaster X, there are some big games coming out in September. Dawn of War 4, Blood of the Dawnwalker, Control Resonance, Silent Hill Townfall, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Valor Mortis, to name a few. If you can pick one and the rest are deleted forever, never to be released, which one are you picking? Punk.
Dawnwalker.
Ooh. Ben.
Dawnwalker.
Ooh. See, I was thinking Dawn War 4.
Okay.
Just because I think if there's one game that's like, if the one game that I will replay more is probably Dawn of War 4, out of all of them. But Dawnwalker is up there.
Well, I think going through that list, I'm not into Control Resonant. I went back and tried to play Control for the first time and didn't really get into that. I can see it being a good game, but I just fucking hate the universe. I fucking hate those guys. And Silent Hill, Silent Hill.
I mean, you've also we've got Wolverine coming in September. There's Fire Emblem. The new Fire Emblem's coming in September.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We're not just limited to this list. It's the September, to name but a few.
Oh, right, yeah, Fire Emblem. I'm actually really into that. I think it's the game I'm going to get in September. I think that's the main focus of... Are you into that, Punk, after seeing the Direct?
I didn't love Three Houses or the one that followed. I could go for it because I like the basic gameplay loop, and it sounds like they've kind of fixed a lot that was wrong. You can rewind turns, and it all ties up. They're ripping off Live Alive, so yeah, I could be into it.
Live Alive.
Live Alive.
I thought the Direct looked pretty cool, and I liked Three Houses. I didn't play Engage, but I did like Three Houses, and I like the look of this and the setting of this, and and what they're going to, and the links back to Roman stuff. It's like okay, I liked what I saw, and I thought that was enough.
Depends.
Okay.
See how busy I am.
You'll play all of them.
I will try.
Yeah, it's going to be busy in September. Very busy.
Yeah, big few months.
I'm really looking forward to Blood of Dawnwalker.
Dune Awakening on consoles. Oh, fuck that.
Valor Mortis.
Orbitals is out. Ben will be playing that.
Oh, Orbitals. I was thinking we could play that,
Do a little video.
Yeah, could do that. We're well versed now.
Sandbone will be sitting crying in the corner because he doesn't game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fine. I'm fine
Fucking
with that.
Screenbound was supposed to be out. It got delayed.
Have they given it a date, or is it just delayed?
To be announced.
Indefinite.
Might be dead.
Might be dead.
Might be dead. It's gone the way of Perfect Dark.
So
it was all fake. It was all fake.
I mean, there was a demo. To be fair.
Fake demo.
Which was good. Fake demo.
Are you just going to ignore a Gadget 8-Bits question?
There was no question from Gadget 8-Bit.
Oh, was there not? No.
Has he posted this since
not like
I've
he
done the
replied
doc?
directly to you?
I'm not on Discord at the minute. Has he replied since we started recording? Yes, he has replied since we started recording, Punk.
And Sandbone is professional. So he closes everything else down and he focuses on the pod.
On the pod.
Artist.
Yeah. Everything else is closed. Right, so Gadget 8-Bit asks, when can we buy official Games Bunker driving gloves?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's tempting. I was looking at a new desk mat the other day, and I went onto one of them sites, we can...
I feel you're deflecting. We need an answer. When are we doing the driving gloves?
The week after we start the Patreon. That'll do.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be a bonus for Patreon members in the gloves tier. That'll be it's $50 a month gloves tier, and you get a set
Grumpy
of
Gamer Gimp mask, and I'll sell hot water bottles full of my own potching.
Yeah, that's... Oh, wow. Okay, well, that went south in the last one. But the other two were good.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, that's it. We're going to have a 50 quid gloves tier when we start the Patreon, and that'll be that's when you'll get your gloves.
Just marigolds with a picture of your face on
It's just
them.
marigolds. And that's it for questions.
Well, thanks
Again,
very much,
good
everybody,
set.
for writing in, because Sambo won't thank you. I will.
Swear down. Yeah.
I think to get the gloves reference, if you don't, then you should probably go to the YouTube channel and watch some of Sambone's fantastic videos.
Very good.
Because we've never mocked his gloves in the
We've
podcast
never
before.
mocked the gloves.
And it's never going to come up again.
No.
The gloves come up, but I'm not sure the complete reference does.
He's like a double Michael Jackson.
But go check out the YouTube channel and Sambone doing the iRacing.
Yeah, he's got these like really nifty little glittery bobbly gloves that he races in.
They're like Michael Jackson Thriller gloves. That's what they are. They're just straight out of Thriller, straight into iRacing.
I've got a question. Do you do it with shoes on?
Yes.
Do you have driving shoes, like specific, like ones that you like to wear for it?
No, they're just kind of like the ones I use are fucking water shoes. You know, like the ones you use when you go in the sea and stuff when you're wearing wetsuits.
We need to get you some of those Chinese kung fu shoes. I think Bruce Lee footwork as you're playing.
Full on, yeah, absolutely. You'd see the shoe. The shoes are on the stream, man. You can see the.
Okay.
I'm just distracted by the glove. I haven't got down to your feet yet.
Nobody gets past the glove.
But you're all in the corner.
I could just be smashing into a wall for an hour. Nobody'd be watching. There'd just be eyes on the glove.
I'll have a close look.
So yeah, otherwise it fucks your feet up because the pedals are like 90 kilo load cells.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
News and developments. EA announces completion of acquisition by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. Now, we did talk about this in the last recording, but guess who went down a bit of a rabbit hole and looked into all this? And Jesus Christ, this was not straightforward.
I did see your notes here.
They are some thorough notes.
So, EA has been acquired by the Public Investment Fund, or PIF, of Saudi Arabia, with Silver Lake and Affinity Partners. So bear with me, because there was a bit of Googling with this, and I was trying to compress it as much as possible, because it's odd. EA is no longer an open company. There's no shares. Everybody that had shares got paid off at market value. It's now private. So Affinity Partners is an American investment company that is headed by Jared Kushner. That is Donald Trump's son-in-law, who is also like his most senior advisor. And this American investment company is like 95% owned by Saudi Arabia, with just that 5% making it American.
Mm-hmm.
And not to go all political, because I've done Cunt of the Year already. I don't want to go back into that mode. But like, this guy is up to his fucking armpits and shit. Crypto investments, he had nuclear dealings in Iran just before the war broke out. He's gotten a bit of hot water over Russian connections and selling information from his own homeland, and ethics committees just being shut down by the White House whenever they try to investigate. I do believe Trump and his extended family will be exempt from tax fraud investigations in the future.
Do you know how he's getting around with the fact that he's obviously involved in the US Middle East negotiations and has a company like this that is partnered with Saudi Arabia? It's just that he's a volunteer to the US government. He's not employed, so therefore doesn't fall under the same kind of rules that would govern conflict of interest. So conflict of interest. So he's therefore outside of conflict of interest because he's a volunteer and he's offering his time. It is wild. It is wild how they've just found like this legal loophole. Yeah. And so obviously, like, you got the Democrats holding investigations and stuff, whether anything goes anywhere. But it's looking into it, like, it's just, oh, okay, well, that's. So I respect the loophole.
I didn't want to dwell too much on it, but there was a lot of investigating into this, and I lost far too much time in this story. But Saudi Arabia itself want to move away from being completely dependent on oil, so they've basically set up this fund to buy anything that will make them money. So video games, yes, entertainment. They were trying to buy the WWE at one stage, but that fell through. And they're also doing things like promotional media products. I mean, the comedy festival that was over there.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a lovely place,
a big
and
story.
it has McDonald's, and you should all come over and go on holiday.
It's also like the sports washing that they're doing. Like obviously the boxing is a big thing. Live Golf, Newcastle United. Do they also PSG? Is that with the PIF? I think it might be.
It's possible because if they don't own things, they seem to have shares in next to anything. I mean, we'll keep it to video games. They already had shares in EA, quite a few of them, but they've also invested in Nintendo, FromSoft, the Elden Ring boys, Capcom, Embracer, and they own Scopely. And Scopely are a company that make mobile games, so Monopoly Go, Pokemon Go, the Monster Hunter, Harry Potter, all those Niantic, they own them. I was like, yeah, I know all these games, I know all these companies. I did not realize that's where they were owned by. So, yeah.
Yeah, they get involved.
They'll make money. I mean, this is what you want to do, essentially, except they seem to be a bit more successful with it.
True that, brother.
I don't know. They too have bought shares in Nintendo.
Yeah, maybe they're not savvy after all. Maybe they're just shit cunts like the rest of us.
So the announcement came through Tuesday, the 4th of August, and that was just a couple of days after EU approved the deal, which must have been the last hurdle because it was very close after that. Electronic Arts, or EA, was founded in 1982 and released games for home computers before growing in size and eventually becoming a publisher and distributor. Fuck. Almost got that out. These days, known mostly for FIFA or EAFC, Madden, Battlefield, Need for Speed, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and of course, the fucking Sims. And going through their list of everything, there was like what I consider a golden period during like the early 2000s, where I played a lot of their shit.
Yep.
The Sims, of course, but they also published Black and White, which I adored, both of them.
So good.
Simpsons, Road Rage, SSX, Tricky. Yeah, get it all into the veins.
So many hours in SSX Tricky. Actually, that would have been had I thought that would have been my answer for Tig's question.
If you had read
I
ahead,
loved SSX Tricky.
You would have known.
Readings for mooks.
And
True.
yes, of course, The Sims, fantastically known for beating DLC to the market by just printing more and more expansion packs on discs. And I had the dishonor of installing a torrent before it was re-released on Steam that had everything for my lovely lady Hunk Wi-Fi, and it took about 2 hours to install it all on a modern laptop. I was like, ooh, fuck. Matching this before SSDs. So yes, how are we feeling about this one?
I don't know. It's an odd one. I mean, my feelings towards EA are generally shit anyway because of the shitty monetization that they do with everything, the fucking essentially gambling that they get away with putting in all the games, the costs of shit that they charge. I don't have good feelings towards EA anyway, and haven't done for years. I've got a lot of nostalgia with it, like you have. Some of the stuff they used to put out, and I don't know. I just don't think they've not been a great company for a long fucking time.
No, was it EA or Ubisoft that did they're not loot boxes, they're surprise mechanics?
I think that's probably EA. I think that was probably EA.
I think it was.
I don't know whether I don't have any ill will towards that. Like it's a fucking market, and FIFA and Madden do great, and FIFA, especially with Ultimate Team, does incredibly well. People love it. People spend money down it, and they like, and that mechanic is those people really enjoy it. So but what I don't like is that then that is the focus, and then you have other games like Mass Effect kind of get left by the side because obviously you got money printing machines in the FIFA or equivalent, and the Maddens and somewhat similar the Battlefields to an extent. But Yeah, so and it's not my type of game, but there definitely is like this standard type of gamer that does fit in the bracket of EA and those games. Like there'll be somebody that definitely plays EAFC, Madden, the sports games, Battlefield, like the Call of Duties, that kind of thing. So that they may be the games that they kind of play. It's kind of a stereotype, but the stereotype is based off something. There are games that I've enjoyed. I've liked the Jedi games of recent years, and it would be nice to see Mass Effect actually come back. What that looks like, who the fuck knows? But I don't think it's going to affect my life, this, and whether they have any real impact, tangible impact on what these games look like at the end of the day, is another question altogether.
Well, yeah, there's that one aspect of it. The likes of It Takes Two, Split Fiction. Do you think we're going to see the smaller titles from EA now? Do you think that's something they'll continue with?
Well,
yeah,
it's a really leveraged deal, so they have to make money.
Like, really, I'm just worried about the next, like, Respawn's Star Wars games. I really like those.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that and they may shift even more into the FIFA side and the money spinners like that, because you look at like Mass Effect, like what is the maximum amount of money that Mass Effect could generate compared
especially
to
after Dragon Age.
Oh, especially after Dragon Age, yeah, and Dragon Age is a dead franchise now. Like that game killed it.
I did put it in the notes because I'm not going to wind you up too much with this, Ben. I don't want to spend the next half hour listening to you screech.
I've seen it. I've already been wound up. It's fine. That's
okay. You're okay to go on.
Yeah, we're fine.
Now, the anti-woke crowd are very happy because they seem to be under the illusion, for some reason, that the next BioWare game won't have anybody correcting the pronouns you use for some reason. And they're seeing this as a great victory for them, but at what cost? Because we might never get a single-player game from EA ever again.
Yeah, I think that's the greater concern. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. And also, I'm not too sure that it will influence those types of things in the game. Well, it will. I mean, those companies have gone very far away. So we'll I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see if they do still, if Mass Effect does come out.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Mass Effect is Mass Effect. Like, you can't get around that kind of stuff in Mass Effect because it is. That's kind of like part of the game, like interspecies stuff. It's everything. Mm-hmm. It's like that's inbuilt into
every
it.
Every female alien will now have to wear a tank.
Yeah, like it's a bit. I don't see that making a tangible difference. Whether Mass Effect ever comes out is another question. So, as you said, I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of Mass Effect just get chopped. Dragon Age, we never see that again. But The Sims prints money. The Sims prints money.
It does, but it's also very. It's a very gay game if you've ever played it.
Prints money though, and what do they like? Money.
Yeah, they also like enslaving people, but.
Well, cultural relativism, my friend.
Now, the one aspect of this I did want to weigh in with you. So they've basically put 36 billion into the deal, but they had to borrow another 20 from investment firms.
Yeah. So highly leveraged.
JP Morgan.
It's massive, isn't it?
But that is kind of standard in a lot of these more risky deals. And I mean, look at Manchester United. That's how they were fucking funded. This is not uncommon. And they need to make money back quickly.
Yeah, to do that in the gaming industry in the current market, though.
It just means you've got to make money. And they had money spinners here. Come on, in EAFC, is that they got the biggest money spinner.
So I was wondering, a lot of people, the first thing they said was not making a Mass Effect joke, but mass layoffs, immediate effect. But do you think they'd consider...
That's quite good, yeah.
That's quite good.
Yeah. I respect those people. That's strong.
Do you think the jettison of some of the franchises? I mean, I'm assuming they've no interest in single player because that just doesn't get the revenue. It takes up the same kind of development costs. But could they sell it off?
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red get their hands on Dragon Age?
You're not going to be talking the numbers that... I mean, from the numbers I read, they need 1.8 billion a year to service the debt. I mean, I have no idea currently, and I probably should have looked. I didn't look at what EA's revenue numbers look like. and what the
I haven't looked at that either. Like. I imagine EA are doing quite well, but maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just completely unfounded there. Ask AI. But I imagine if they're not doing well, then holy, I mean they've got the biggest money spinner around, and they've got Madden. So yeah, they have some big ass games that are constantly.
I always forget about Madden.
Yeah, they got money. They're constant yearly money spinners. Yeah, so if they're not making money, I think there's a problem.
I keep joking about it. I did like The Sims as a teenager, but like The Sims 4 still seems to.
It sells like hotcakes, doesn't it? Like it's massive.
Oh yeah.
What are you reading, Sam? What's the big number you're seeing?
If AI is to be believed, and these figures don't seem a mile away, the Q4 revenue was 1.99 billion.
Okay.
And the base margin is 82.8%.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fucking 1.76 billion margin in the quarter.
Okay, well.
They're not doing bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, making money, so. But the thing is,
free cash flow's down a bit though. The free cash flow's down to 2.3 billion.
The thing is, like, what's I don't know if they mentioned that what's the purchase price, but you get an idea from the purchase price, don't you? So, and it'll all be in multiples of their EBITDA revenue and shit like that. So it won't be too crazy. Like I'm sure they will have enough to service the debt, but they will be focusing on getting cash in. I'm sure, and selling franchises they're not going to use that don't fit their profile going forward seems perfectly possible, doesn't it? And if they need to get rid of like the likes of Mass Effect and Dragon Age in particular, then I mean that would reinvigorate Dragon Age, I think, because I think that would be like a new lease of life to the game after the last one, after Veilguard. I think Veilguard kind of shit the bed on it, so it needs to go again.
They could sell
55 billion, the price.
What did you say, Simon?
55 billion.
55 billion, yeah.
They paid.
Okay.
And that was, they put a 25% premium on the shares as well, so people got $210 per share when they were sat at 168.32.
Okay.
So they put a good premium on them as well.
Yeah.
Fucking mental money.
So with that deal closed, EA is now it's the second biggest deal. I think I put it down in the notes. It's the second biggest gaming deal closed, but it's the biggest private one.
The biggest one turned private.
Yeah.
So what you're saying?
Because Activision would still be open with Microsoft.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because Activision's now part of Microsoft. Microsoft are traded. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, see what happens. It's a watch this space on that one, isn't it?
We shall see, and
we shall
be smug and snide about it, as we do.
Yeah, we just be snide. We don't know anything. It's just you just like be a bit snide. I listened to somebody else talk about it on some podcast, and they were like, "Oh, like they think they can run the company any better or something like that." I was thinking, I'm sure EA makes money. Like, what do you mean run it better? Like, what does better mean? Do the games that you want them to make. That's not better. That's just something you'd rather they do. Yeah, it's weird world. Anyway, Xbox Series X price hiked by £170 due to rising memory chip costs. So yeah, we knew the US had their price rise. And the rest of the world did not, and now the UK has had its price rise, right? And so the X and the S have both gone up significantly in price. The Series S is now £430, and it originally came out for $29.99.
Don't be fucking playing with figures here.
Yeah, sorry.
Be accurate.
Sorry, we got to get the consumer by thinking it's lower than that. So yeah, 429.99. Yes, sorry, yeah, we were trying to sell these things. And it came out and it launched originally 6 years ago for $249.99. So that's that. Yeah, 180 quid up, which is wild, absolutely wild. So that's the Series S. The Series S now costs more than a Nintendo Switch too. Put that, and that's crazy. And the Series X, and that price is 20 quid less than the Series X. That's what you've put here.
at launch.
The first
I
launch.
remember seeing a Series
X
S for 170. I was nearly tempted to pick it up for the office.
Yeah, so we bought Series X's for 450 then at the time, and now an S is 430. That is holy
$29.99.
shit. Yeah, sorry, 429.99. Yeah, absolutely. Apologies, my bad. What's this? The Xbox Series S 1 terabyte version, $519.99. That is unbelievable.
Madness. It's mental.
Over £500 for a 1 terabyte Xbox Series S. The Series S was the thing that I bought an S originally because I was like, I'll just get an S because I had the PS5 and I had a PC. I was like, I'll just get an S. Just cheeky S. 500 quid.
It's half a grand for a Series S.
And the Series X is now £619.99.
Well, I think you find that's
the
only the digital one.
And if you want a disc, $669.99. It's mad things out there, brothers.
How the fuck is the ROG LAX not gone up yet?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
The ROG LAX, Xbox X, yeah.
The Xbox ROG LAX still holding strong at 800 quid, right?
Yeah. Well, for now.
Fucking wild. How the fuck is that a thing? Like, all this tech around it just rising, and Asus is just like, yep, it's cool. You see all the other handhelds coming out for like $1,500, and Asus is like, yeah, we're over here. Buy ours. They must be selling, but they must not be selling at a loss though. That's what I don't get, because Asus are in the business of hardware. Mm-hmm. So they are in the business of making money on their hardware. So they're not going to make a loss on that hardware. But everything around them is like, man, they must be going, where did they get their deal? Like,
it was like one intern's job to stick $1,000 on it about 6 months ago.
Asus are the equivalent of that person who locked their mortgage for 10 years. They're just like, okay, we'll just sit here. It's all cool.
So in 3 months' time, that hardware is 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be in the bargain bin. You should be picking up a Series S for under 100. It should be like the GameCube end of days.
They were, so at one point, so my Series S, I'm sure at one point you could get them for under 200 quid, like on a Christmas or something, right?
Oh god, yeah.
And the price had come down so much that I gave mine away to my brother's son. Like, I gave it to my nephew because I was like, well, if I sold it secondhand, I'd get like 100 quid. Like, it's a nice present. It's a very expensive present, don't get me wrong.
Your
but
brother's
I gave
kids
it
are going to sell it back to you for £500.
Exactly. Like, they could sell that now probably for 330, 40 quid or something on the second-hand market. I've been absolutely robbed. Robbed.
So, as well as all these prices going up, the 2 terabyte models of the Series X have been discontinued, which is great news for scalpers, whoever they may be.
Ooh.
What's that behind you, punk? Is that just
a complete and utter collection of shite?
Oh, it's not a 2 terabyte Series X behind you then?
It's a fucking Legend of Zelda jigsaw puzzle. And a Ninja blender. And a Batman lamp.
Oh, shit.
Ni no Kuni 2, the King Edition that has a musical box.
Oh, nice. Smart.
My Xbox A50 wireless headphones.
Go physical.
Oh, we could spend all day at this.
Yeah.
I was referring specifically to the Series Xbox, but
how was I to know?
I know. I was too generic with my question.
Anyway, those fucking scalpers, whoever they may be.
I can't believe... Where the fuck does this stop? I mean, surely at some point they've just got to stop. People will stop just buying them, surely.
Right. The first thing on the price thing, like, okay, most people are done buying their consoles now. And like the incremental sales at this point probably aren't massive anyway. Mm-hmm. It's only if yours broke and you had to buy a new one, that would be a real bastard. So hopefully nobody's...
Yeah, anytime I have to move mine about, I make sure the HDMI cable comes out before it goes fucking anywhere.
So that's obviously a challenge. And you know, consoles that I've used a lot, I probably have bought a second one in the generation. They do break somehow. So that's not great. But yeah, the problem is that obviously the the RAM prices and everything like and just the component parts, and it's a market price. But the problem is the market is not a consumer market. The market is a global market, and it's just the consumer element is just priced out. And it's not going to stop. It probably will keep rising, but it really puts pressure on this next gen of consoles coming out, and because even if they do come out, people aren't going to buy them, or fewer people will. So therefore, games will be aimed at continuing to hit this gen specs, surely, for a longer period of time.
If you didn't think one of these were worth picking up for 450, how are you going to feel about 670?
Yeah. Well, you're just not.
Yeah.
Are you? They're not going to sell any, are they? Like I'd imagine it's going to be, your sales are going to be from diehard Xbox fans where their Xbox breaks. That's going to be your market.
Maybe,
but they probably buy second hand.
You can't pick up anything else when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out.
Yeah, because there's no
Maybe there's a
PlayStations. If there were no PlayStations on the shelves, you'd go for a Series X. I mean, I don't know.
Like the Series S was always the best deal in gaming. It's a current gen platform.
Yep.
You get it for about 200. Slap Game Pass on it. Way hey, that fucking 520 for the one, or 519.99, Ben.
Yeah. Get it, please. Yeah.
For the 1 terabyte Series S, that's just.
Guys, don't worry. There's a Nintendo Switch too. You can all
I suppose Call of Duty is going to it as well, which probably wouldn't install on the 512. It'd be tight to get it on the Switch too.
Everything will be on the Switch too. Everything's coming. It's fine.
Well, shall we move on to some better news? Sandbone!
The Arctic Promise tariff refunds. So with Sony and Nintendo both facing ridicule at the moment over the decision to pocket the tariff refunds instead of returning it to their customers, as we wholeheartedly agreed with last week.
Mm-hmm.
Arctic,
last fortnight.
The PC... Yes, last fortnight. It's weeks, fortnights. It all blends into one when you're in the bunker.
Weeks or fortnights.
Time is an irrelevant measure. The Sioux Indians never even had a word for it. So Arctic, who make air and water cooling systems for PCs and various other bits and bobs, they have come out and said basically they are going to be looking to pass these tariff refunds back to the customer, to the behest of their shareholders. Yeah.
I first saw this in Eurogamer, and the way the headline phrased it, it sounded like people were getting refunds. So if you bought a product at a certain time, you were getting your money back. And then when I went into Arctic's website itself, they're lowering the price of some products.
They're lowering the prices. They're taking the tariff charges off.
Yeah. So they haven't done fucking anything, but they're kind of being heralded as the fucking Batmans of the gaming world.
Yeah. I think that's where the article is misleading, because it's not. The others aren't lowering the prices, are they? Once the tariffs come off. They're not offering refunds, as nobody is, because that would be stupid. But they're saying they're going to bring their prices back down to mitigate the tariffs.
Do they make air and cooling manufacturer for PCs? Are they?
Yes. Yeah, they're primarily Arctic. Primarily
you know
PC
what? When I read this doc, I went, what the fuck is this doing in there? I thought you just picked some random company that was, and you could, this company over here is passing benefits back to the consumer.
You are scraping the barrel just to get a dig against Nintendo
when that story came up, I thought, well, you know what? There was no other news. Punk was doing his best.
To be fair, when you look at that logo in the dock, they do look like some kind of Medica company.
What
it's
the
just healing
fuck
hands
is this nonsense?
Have some insulin.
So let me get this straight. They have they charged people more money.
Mm-hmm.
They got the money back. So what they're going to do is the new people that buy things, they're going to charge less.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not going to charge the money that they're now not being charged.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So they're passing on the tariff savings
they're passing on the tariff savings by just taking the prices down to where they originally were
before the tariffs.
And so the new customers, not the old customers, the new customers are...
Well, the old customers could buy the same product again for cheaper.
Of course, yeah. Sorry,
look at what I saved.
Yeah, of course, an old customer could be a new customer, a repeat customer. Yes, of course. Yes. Strong Eurogamer game.
Yeah,
somebody at Eurogamer really likes Arctic.
It was bounced around a couple of times, and I thought, well, if you bought a product during a certain time frame, did you receive a refund of what the product is now worth without the tariffs? I was like, no. It's not that at all. I was like, why is this a big story? You're all...
So Eurogamers got paid by Arctic, is that what we're assuming?
That, or it's just the kind of... There's some kind of glimmer of hope of price cuts.
Arctic paid somewhere. IGN and told them what to do. Eurogamer's a bitch.
Or the person just didn't put... The person is just...
Maybe didn't look into it.
Yeah, just didn't... Yeah, okay. Okay, right.
Well...
So Eurogamer shit. Fine.
We'll keep going with it. The next story, and hopefully the last time it ever graces our podcast, PlayStation Physical Media, because PS5 consoles are reportedly, apparently, according to people on Reddit, now coming with warning stickers reminding players that physical disc production will end. And these stickers are there to tell you that even though they're not making the discs anymore, any discs they did make will work on your console.
Good,
yeah. That's cool.
So the discs aren't going to stop working. That's what they're basically telling people.
I think that's the worry they wanted to quash. Because, they've still got PS5s with disc readers. They want to sell them.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking good if on January 1st of January 2028, just none of your discs work. Oh, that would be so good.
They just update a firmware that shuts off the disc drive.
Oh no! Every time you put a disc in, it catapults it fucking out at a rate of knots.
Or it just scratches it. Oh, just done.
No, just like the PS2 when you used to put a scratch to fuck disc and then it just used to say unknown media. It's just that across the screen.
But you take the disc out and there's just a lasered hole.
So I found this insulting on a level. I always remember getting my first cup of coffee, a takeaway one. Caution, hot.
Hot.
I know it's hot. I can fucking feel it. I'm holding my hand, which can measure temperature. Why are you telling me this? I said, well, because of idiots. This is just because of idiots, which you are one. So, fuck you, punk. Yeah.
I mean, what's the point? Because, part of me went, is this to avoid future lawsuits? Especially in the likes of the States where people sue people for fucking anything.
Well, if it was just an announcement to say, public notice, we're not going to be making discs after this date, it's to let people know their discs will still work. Why would they not?
Well, they should. You'd phrase it something like, from January 2028, all new games must be purchased digitally.
Mm-hmm.
And that then phrase it. It's not about discs not working or anything. It's just about the purchase side, right? Not. Yeah.
But they have specifically said there, haven't they? Discs for games released before Jan 2028 can continue to be played on this console.
Yeah.
So it is they're really concerned that people are thinking all discs are just going to stop working.
Did a shareholder ask if they would not? Because, that'd be a great idea. They'd have to buy them all again digitally.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's better to have it on there than not. I mean, yeah, as you put in the notes here, they had that 8K thing on there before. This is obviously nothing to do with lawsuits because, holy.
The tourist.
Yeah. So but it is so it's come up in a couple of places. People have been reporting it, and it is kind of it is widely accepted that this is real. Am I right in that? That's the kind of view that this.
I haven't bought a PS5 recently, so I don't know if it's on the box or not, but I assume so.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video on it, and the person was pretty convinced by seeing a few different things or pictures here and there, and saying, "Well, the rest of it all lines up." And I don't know. Anyway, but let's say
if it's a bit of trolling, they went to a lot of work because they translated it into every fucking language available.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but it's it just goes hand in hand with Sony doubling down basically and saying, "No, this is a thing. This is happening."
And the boycott is coming up quickly, although I have noticed recently on Twitter especially, it didn't get the traction it did.
Yeah, no. It for a week, right? That potential boycott was there, right? It was but the problem is they wanted such a long period of time.
Kind of strike when
Like-
the iron's hot.
They needed to do it quickly, and it needed to be a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, but they wanted a week, didn't they? And they set it for like a month in time. That's like, I think you thought your issue was so big that you've gone like, this is so huge. This is not going. They've totally misunderstood the news cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like this will never go away. Well, yeah. It's done. Like it's and so what's going to happen at the end of? It's the end of August. They wanted the boycott,
So
wasn't
the
it?
week
And
of the 23rd, I think it is.
Yeah, it was about 4 weeks after they originally announced the boycott. I think they went, "Oh, everybody on the 23rd of August," and for 7 days. Come on, just if you're trying to make it, just do it like 2 days or a day. Like you can get people to do that. You can't say a week. It's just bullshit. It just doesn't.
You know, people were saying there's not a lot of big games coming out then. I think the Metal Gear collection might be the biggest thing for PlayStation fans. But it's happening over Gamescom as well.
Yeah.
And normally that's when demos drop and, check out new trailers, updates, wish list
It's
now.
a week where there's major excitement for gaming because Gamescom's on.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, obviously, this is in the books. This is happening, but I was going to say this will do more harm than good for their cause when it does nothing. But
yeah,
I mean, their cause is fucked anyway, so it's irrelevant.
You never went to a protest, did you, Ben?
Have I protested? No. I walked through picket lines to go to my job once.
That's very much the opposite.
Yes, yeah.
I was at a protest.
Fucking work shy.
I have previously been a scout.
Fucking work shy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I went to work. Like,
Get a job.
Okay. Shit. But I was there briefly.
So we'll prattle on a bit longer because this also grew legs. Sony had their, I think it was quarterly financials lately, and going through the games, they didn't sell a lot. Again, they didn't release a lot, but they saw a really healthy 37% operating income increase, and that was just the tariff refund.
Nice. Tight.
So, yeah, just them and Nintendo are both being pointed at. So, give us back our money, you cunts. And no, that's operating income. That's not your money.
Yeah.
It's great how these boardrooms, like they at the time, they must have been like going, "Fuck, shit, we've got to put our prices up. Fuck, this is a nightmare. Oh, great, we've got extra money. That's cool.
Bonus.
We got the money
all
back.
these tariffs. This is great.
Should we? There's a company called Arctic something or other.
Yeah.
They're doing that. Don't worry about them.
And then this one revolves around Capcom, but it's kind of in line with it because it was being used as a reason for...
Yes, this is interesting.
Capcom also had a quarterly report, and they stated that 90% of their games are sold digitally rather than physically.
Yeah.
Which, big number, yeah, physical's dead, why the fuck would you continue? Now, 60% of their games sold are on Steam, so physical's not an option.
Yeah.
So that skews the numbers a little bit. It also tickled me because I'm nearly certain you and I, Sambone, talked about this when Monster Hunter Wilds came out, and there were a lot of meltdowns from PlayStation fans on Twitter because people were trying to say Monster Hunter Wilds sold more on Steam than it did PlayStation. That's impossible. And
when it absolutely murdered it.
Oh, big time. But now that it's being used as a way to defend the choice over physical media, I say, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, fucking brilliant. So that tickled me. That aside, Capcom also shifted a lot of games on Nintendo, but they consider game key cards digital rather than physical, even though they're physical cards.
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So they track them. Another caveat, a lot of Americans especially would have pointed this up, the amount of them that went to buy Resident Evil Requiem or Pragmata when they released in stores and couldn't get them.
Yes.
And then just bought them digitally.
Digital anyway.
Yeah.
So there's a few. So with a bit of napkin maths, you're looking at a 30 physical, 70 digital divide, which would be higher, I'd imagine, if you considered key cards physical.
The keycard thing's a bit of a shitty one, though, isn't it? Because people person buying that will think they're buying a physical game.
Well, it behaves as one, but it is digital.
It depends what argument you're taking, I suppose. Are you taking the ownership argument, or are you taking the I can do other things with my game, like sell it and give it to people argument? And Nintendo kind of split that down the middle and say, well, you can still do the ownership, the trading bit and the trade in the game bit, but obviously the actual like ownership of the game is a digital copy, and everything can go wrong with that. So it's like a halfway house, isn't it? So
I imagine if the game key cards didn't exist, these would be digital only releases. It's not as if they would have made a physical version.
But I would say, like, this is a product of people looking at this information, and some people coming for one time, some people, looking a bit more deeply, like you have there. And I think I think you're right. You're right on all this stuff, because I've seen someone else go into these raise exactly the same points. It's like, yeah, okay. But the point is, Capcom weren't doing this to present anything.
No. This was taken off them to be presented.
Yeah, it's taken exactly. So that's that. And I still see so many people on Twitter that like referencing the games that got leaked in the Insomniac leak from like 5 years ago, when purchase percentages were much larger and things like that. And I saw a comment on Twitter when somebody said like, "Oh, these games are 5 years old. You can't just use this data." And the person went, "It's the only data we have to go on. What do you expect us to go on?" And I thought to myself, I don't expect you to go on anything. The decision is the decision. You don't have to analyze this stuff. It's over.
Yeah, decision's been made. About?
Like, there is nothing to analyze. It just is. Do you think the company would have done something which isn't right for them to make more money? That is the only thing that matters. That's the thing they care about. It's not good for the consumer. We all know that. We get that. Totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
It's done, though. You don't have to hyper-analyze these figures from different companies and different presentations. It's not your job.
But even when you do like mess about with the numbers a little bit, what do you end up with? A 30-70
You still get a pretty massive divide.
Still taking the lead by quite a margin.
I don't understand. Like, we all know this. Like, even the people who hark back to the Insomniac thing, they know what's wrong with it. But it's the only data we have to go on. What are you talking about? You don't have to go on anything. Like, it just is. It's getting so old. We're always talking about it. Everyone's always talking about it.
Yeah, it's
just people just sticking with the.
What is this? The third episode it's come up on? I think it is losing steam. I don't think it's going to come back unless the boycott does something funny. It's just people calling around your house and breaking your PS5.
Yeah, that boycott will be interesting, not because of we all know what's going to happen with it, but it's just going to be like I want to see the kind of outcome on Twitter after the boycott.
Yeah.
If they release a demo or they release something, shadow drop something, it's out the window at Gamescom.
Yep.
Now, who would like the next story? Because I know both of you would be really excited about this one.
Oh, go on, Sambo.
Okay, I was going to give it you. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 6.
He just wants what's next.
Yeah, I thought, he's excited about the next one, isn't he? Because he wants to prove, he's like, the teeth will be mentioned in the next story. That's going to be... yes, so we are getting an extended look at Grand Theft Auto 6 through Netflix. So they're monetizing the trailers through Netflix now?
Now, they've said that it won't appear on YouTube or anything for 6 hours. So Netflix has paid for a 6-hour exclusive deal.
Yep.
With Rockstar.
How are they going to police that? Like,
I would imagine
fucking hawks. Like,
yeah, after their earlier trailers were leaked, because originally I thought they were doing this because the first trailers that leaked were taken from YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they had it scheduled, it was up in the server, somebody managed to get it, pull it down.
Really?
So I was thinking maybe they're putting it on Netflix to kind of circumvent that. But no, it's a fucking payday.
No.
But you know, it's there to be paid to you. So do it. And a bit of, I think this is lame as fuck, but also I like people jumping on a hype. I like the big thing, and I like people just getting the bag. Like, they have just gone, all right, okay, fine.
Poor Jeff Keighley just couldn't get the coin together to get this trailer.
whatever the length of this is, plus 4 minutes will be exactly how long from release until it appears on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it'll just be there.
Yeah. That's what I think. Like, how are they going to police this thing? They're not, right? But I think if people know there is a 6-hour thing, they're still going to go to Netflix to watch it. I mean, Netflix accounts are so common. I do think people will go to Netflix to watch it. Like, I'll watch it on Netflix, sure. Yeah. It could be a great move for Netflix, you know.
It's just
the number. What gets me is that I know everyone's mentioned the GTA billions that will be generated and all this and you do the maths and you're like, how is this even possible? But you know what? It's happening. All these things are happening. Like this hype trains. Like it's on fucking Netflix revealing a video game. All right, but it is at the end of the day, no matter how good this game supposedly is going to be, it is just going to be a game. Like it's just going to be a video game. It's going to be played in single player. It's going to be played for a period of time. Then it's going to get lost like everything else. Like even Elden Ring, the greatest game of all time.
New dawn in gaming.
It's still, but it has its day and then it goes. Like this is, and it better be 60 FPS.
Not a fucking chance.
Where's the rumor about it not being 60? Because it's generally agreed that it's going to be 30 FPS. Why are we all agreeing that it's going to be 30 FPS? Why is that a thing? Where did that come from? Did they make any comment? Has it ever made any comment on this? Wasn't
there one of those lovely targeting comments in one of the things that came out around targeting 30 FPS or whatever it was?
Oh God, I hope they don't.
Or target 60, minimum 30 or something like that. There was some word in a release that came out. It was a fucking while ago. Because if
this is not like a performance 60 quality 30 thing, then like what's going on with this game? Like how amazing is it?
It's their own engine, and it's the same one they used for 5 and Red Dead 2, and they are like CPU bound engines.
Yeah, it's not GPU bound; it's CPU bound.
But you can't release a game so they're saying it's an engine difficulty because. I mean, there are some amazing, incredible, massive, fucking monster games out there that will be 60. Like, I don't. Why this gets the pass?
Like the crowds, the running the city, everything happening at the one time. They say this puts such a strain on the system that they can't get it past 30 or maybe 40 on the Pro.
Yeah, it just sounds a bit like okay. So you've made a game which is too ambitious for the hardware. That you are.
Well, they usually do, and then the PC
and you're
release
not releasing
comes
it on PC.
out, and then new hardware comes out, and they'll bring the new edition and charge you again for that. So
to be fair to them, given the development cycle of this, and if we look at what happened with GTA 5, they were probably expecting next gen to be just around the corner by the time this came out.
Yeah,
because didn't they release 5 on PS4, and then we got a
360.
Last gen,
PS3,
and we got, but wasn't it just before the end of the gen, and then we got it on the next gen running. So it ran a bit shitty on the gen it was released on, but the next gen was around the corner.
40 performance mode. Surely you don't need a fucking PS5 Pro for that. Like, so few people have that machine.
No, maybe I haven't looked into the engine, but that was why Red Dead 2 was 30 and locked at 30.
Yeah, but they could have got 60 out of it, couldn't they? They just didn't.
They
could do it now.
PC, but then again,
yes,
talk a bit of grunt.
Fine.
Yeah, but it is that thing though, isn't it? Because it's not.
That's not crowds.
They could probably get it,
like...
but it's the stability of it, isn't it? Because we know it's not necessarily as long as you can get a stable 40, it's better than an unstable 60 from an experience perspective.
Yeah, and I'd take 40. I take 40. Yeah. Like I think 40 is serviceable. 30 is not though. I think
crowds, the traffic, the physics all run through the processor rather than the graphics card. So,
but I know you don't frame rates don't really impact you, Punk. But 30 is just.
Oh no, but sure. Even not to jump ahead, we may be talking about Halo later, but like the jump from playing that game and then going into the 30 cutscenes.
Yeah, I know.
30 cutscenes. That stutter.
It starts at 30 on the cutscenes. I was playing on PC, and even the PC cutscene, I was checking them. I couldn't get it higher in the menus, and the first cutscene that comes in was at 30, and I was like, "Why is this 30 frames like on my PC?" I was like, "What is happening?"
Bang from one to the other, I was like, whoa, fuck, what?
Yeah, at least you can kind of cut scenes. I can go like, all right, okay, what's bordering on the cinematic 24 frames? but I can tell myself that. But yeah, you're right. Like I don't like that either. I also think like cutscenes. I don't know why they should be like. Can't you just like pre-record them, run them in? Why do you have to run them in engine?
Just treat them like FMVs back in the PlayStation 1 days.
What's the thing about running? Does it take more to go back into engine, or could you not layer it on top or something like that? Because didn't they used to do that?
Well, cutscenes were an excuse for loading screens. You do shit in the background while that was playing.
Because I'm kind of looking at Sandbone here and saying, why don't they do that? Like, why can't they get it?
Yeah, Sandbone, you prick.
Why can't they do it? Tell me,
This
you're
has
the
been
guy.
an issue for years. It's continuing to be an issue, and it's getting worse.
Don't do it in the engine. Just fucking record it.
Speaking of pricks, we will continue. Strauss Selnick, the big dog of Take-Two, he doesn't give a flying fuck.
So much fucking abuse lately. Swear down.
Well, he doesn't give a flying fuck about the negative praise from Rockstar's union busting, as it won't affect GTA 6's release or its sales. He also said he doesn't care about physical or digital games, because in a few years' time, it'll all be cloud-based.
Yeah, he did say, yeah.
Funny lad, our Strauss.
Yeah, respect.
And would you like the next story? Fuck you, Samba.
Yes, so a few weeks ago, obviously Double Fine were left Xbox to become independent, and they were given a runway of cash to help them on their way. Nobody knows what that kind of looks like, but Tim Schafer on Blue Sky, he broke the news that 23 members of staff will be let go to ensure the survival of the studio. Now, he did say that, it is about survival at this point, and I think that represents, I haven't opened up the article here, but I think it's about 25% of the workforce. Is that right?
It would be about that. There's 90 or so at the studio.
Yeah, it's about, I have listened to this story, people talk about that elsewhere, and one place said that because Xbox basically were asked about this, and they said, oh yeah, they left us and they went independent, so cool. And they just said, yeah, they went independent when they were asked about the layoffs. Have they got any comment? So it's basically, it's like, tag, you're it, it's your problem. And I think like the perception is almost like, well, this is Xbox's fault. Because obviously you're given a runway of cash. Xbox would know what this means. Mm-hmm. Everyone would know what this means. At those discussions, they would know what this means. This is just following that through. Hopefully they do have a plan. But obviously, Double Fine may have been asked to do particular games for Xbox to prop up Game Pass and all that kind of stuff, but they were gash. Regardless of what you've been asked to do, you've made something which is pretty gash. And there's no money coming in. That's a difficult position to be in. 23 people let go. So this was always going to happen in the process of going independent. I think it's going to be very, very difficult. And I do also wonder like what it looks like and what deal they've struck in terms of income from sales of games prior, what they get and what Xbox gets to keep and things like that. So it's just I imagine it's a very, very tough time in that studio.
It was said that companies that went independent, they keep their IP, but these titles were published by Xbox. So
exactly, they keep their IP, but they must have some kind of separate deal so they do get continued revenue and like, because how you can't survive else. Like, it is just
they got revenue through Xbox anyway for sales, so whether those deals continue, but then
yes, exactly, like how that worked and how their recharging and everything worked previously, how that was like at arm's length or not. So but yeah, they have a runway of cash. They've got to make tough decisions. Like this is par for the course, and I think any of them going independent, I mean, what have we seen from the South of Midnight people? Like, obviously that we've seen a lot of people, the LinkedIn posts of people looking for work and things like that. So it's going to happen. You go independent, you've got a runway of cash, you've got not much income, and potentially you've got a couple of years. Then like your cash has got to be huge to last a couple of years to then bring out a new game.
Yeah.
I think having a game studio must be one of the most stressful things because it's so seasonal. You don't know what the market's going to be like in a couple of years. Your game can be a hit or it can be a kiln.
Well, especially with the likes of Double Fine, we have indies that not only rival them, have overtaken them by yards.
Yeah, and the problem is even their biggest franchises, like Psychonauts, they ain't selling shit. Like
beloved,
yeah.
but
oh yeah.
But even that's what
like,
Carmack
there was
said about
Cult.
Doom. Let's say it's one thing to have a game that's beloved and everybody talks about, but if they're not buying it, it's Metroid.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
They play it years later for fucking no money. Yeah, it's I do sympathise with the plight of the independents and a cash runway.
You fucking don't.
No, I do. No, I do sympathise with that. I do sympathise with that. What I don't sympathise with is bringing out gash games and then expecting, But I do. I am very well aware of the cash runway life.
Well, from that we went on to Gears of War, that got a lovely little deep dive into the multiplayer, which resulted in a beta that some of us may have played.
Oh yes.
And fuck, I wanted this game anyway, but watching this trailer and then getting hands on playing it, lads,
it's fucking brilliant. It feels so good.
Chain sawing pricks never gets old.
No.
And the new animations are lovely.
Yes.
So, yeah, they give us a wee look at the 12-player horde mode, which sees 3 teams of 4 go in on a shared map, take goals, take on big boys, all the good stuff. The beta went live on the 6th, and we'll be talking about this one a bit later, I think.
We certainly will, yes.
Fuck it. It's the last story. Ben, some good Nintendo news.
Yeah, Minecraft is getting an update, getting the new kind of vibrant visuals update for the on the Nintendo Switch 2. And there will be an upgrade option. I assume that is a paid upgrade path?
No, it's free.
Oh, is it free?
Yeah,
Okay.
Vibrant Visuals was a massive free upgrade, just a lighting upgrade to the engine,
that
basically.
may have been the case
Fantastic.
on PC, but it's usually a paid upgrade through the eShop. I haven't seen anything for sure, but
If it is, that's a Nintendo thing, because everywhere else, Vibrant Visuals was just the latest release.
Nintendo do that where there's Switch editions and Switch 2 editions, and Square Enix
pricks.
Yeah, they don't let you transfer save data, and you have to buy the whole game again. There's no upgrade path.
But this is all good.
But yeah, that seems more upgrade path, and yeah.
Yeah. So this is coming on October the 27th. So I'm sure there'll be a number of people waiting for this, actually.
I was telling the nephew about this just recently, and he was giddy.
Yeah.
I
bet.
Us talking about Splatoon Raiders giddy about this.
Sorry, so can you not play Minecraft on the Switch 2 at the minute?
You play the Switch 1 version.
You can play the Switch 1 version,
Switch
but
1
there's no Switch 2 version of it.
Yet.
Yeah, you can still play the Switch 1 version on the
okay.
Switch 2. Yeah. Just not the update.
Okay.
But yeah, that's cool. Though I think there'll be many people happy with that. I mean, also, this is the Switch that there's lots. Their target audience loves Minecraft and will have Minecraft and will playing Minecraft on the Switch. It's about bloody time. So yeah.
Well, there's Nintendo exclusive stuff, isn't there? That's that big Mario.
Yeah. There's Nintendo exclusive models and stuff that you can't get anywhere else,
unless you mod them
within Minecraft. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Much
you can get anything you want on PC.
Super Mario mashup pack.
It's the one.
You have such a cinematic voice when you want it. Like, you could have sold that.
Oh, that's good. Nintendo, I'm available.
You do the directs. Look at this fucking farming shit. Who the fuck asked for this? I hope they all get fired.
Be like Terry Wogan at the Eurovision. It'd be fucking.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
And as well as that, more of the rumour around Switch 2 releases, but both Diablo 4 and Expedition 33 have been mentioned to be getting ports for the.
Is that a rumour? I thought Diablo 4 was confirmed. Was it not? Is it still rumour?
Rumour for now.
Right. I thought it was fucking coming like in a month or two.
So impatient.
I am. Yeah. Look in the background.
No, it is very, very much a rumor. I mean, it's rumored for September everywhere. So if
I see
it's going to have to become a fact
everywhere.
soon.
Yes, I have heard. Yes, I've heard September. Yeah, will arrive mid-September. But that's a leak. You're right. It's a rumor. £63. Ooh, pricey.
Nintendo tax. But once they take the tariffs off, it'll be much cheaper.
Oh, yeah, smart. Yeah,
It's always cheaper digital anyway, and that's how you go.
Yeah,
Because you would never want to sell a Nintendo game.
No.
Of course not.
No.
Investment for the future.
Yes, holds its value.
Right, what we've been playing, who wants to take off this time?
Go on, I'll go first this week. I don't think I've gone first for a while. Right, I'll cover these in an odd order. So, Mistfall Hunters. We had this in the looking forward to section 2 weeks ago. It's dog shit. It is fucking horrific.
No. Is it?
I
Could have been good.
Right, I'll caveat that. I played 20 to 30 minutes of this, and it just felt shite. Like, even the little bits of combat that they introduce you to, it's just janky. It just feels terrible to play. It's not... Now, it might be one of them that if you put the hours in, you upgrade your character, you get better weapons, you get all that kind of shit, you start getting faster movements and all kinds of... It might be by the time you get to a certain point in it, it feels very, very good. But on that initial impression, I was just like, I stuck it on, I was like, oh, this looks really good. Runs all right, fine. What the fuck is this control system? Why is it that... It feels like Resident Evil 1. I'm just fucking, I'm turning around to attack somebody over here. Oh no, I'm going to attack somebody. Honestly, it's horrific. I even switched to mouse and keyboard because I thought maybe it's just controller speed, maybe it's something like that. No, it's terrible. The animations, the combat, it just feels shite. It really does. So I immediately turned that off and uninstalled it after about half an hour.
That's fair. That sounds fair.
Yeah, that was never... It's rare that a game puts me off that badly at that first bit. I'll normally stick with something and go, right, there's... But no, it just felt horrific. So that is in the absolute fucking nope pile. Next one that you two guys I don't think have played yet is Beast of Reincarnation. So that came out last week, and I've finished the first chapter. I was a little bit... This was very similar in that I started playing, I was like, not really sure about this, feels a little bit... It's got that... There's a mechanic that really annoys me in games, and you see it a lot in these style of games, where you go into a sprint mode, and you can almost... You're sprinting that fast that you pretty much can't control your character.
Yeah.
And it's like the camera movements and everything goes way too quick. It just suddenly becomes dead twitchy and annoying. And it's got that sprint mechanic in it. But I was like, all right, I'll stick with this a little bit. And I was 3.5, 4 hours deep nearly by the time I put it down. And through the first chapter, there's definitely something in here. The world's a really nice place to be in, and the way they morph the world as well while you're in game. So there's this event that happens where this forest appears around you. It's like the Dark Forest, and it can just appear at any point through the map, and all of a sudden the enemy difficulty increases, and you get various other things. So you've got sort of a dynamic thing going on within the map while you're running around it, as you're also like hunting down your quest points and moving through the story as well. The combat's a little bit easy so far. Like taking down the first boss was a piece of piss. The parry mechanic's nice, but probably a little bit overpowered in the first bit, and the damage that you're given and stuff is probably, again, it just feels like you're a little bit overpowered. I did, however, come across a couple of sort of in-world bosses. So to camp out, you've got like small open world areas, so each chapter looks like it's going to be a small open world area where you've got weapons that you can find, there's various in-world bosses, and then you've got your main quest going through it as well. So I was, for the main part, following the main quest, just went off the beaten track a couple of times to find a couple of weapons that some of the things happened. And when I was looking at when I got to one of those weapons, I got my ass absolutely handed to me by an in-world boss. I could not beat that fucker. Couldn't damage him, couldn't do anything. So there's clearly something to it a bit more where they're expecting you to go back and forward between the different
I was
realms
guessing
and areas.
whether backtracking would be a part of it if it is like biomes.
Yeah, it feels like it. don't get me wrong, it felt like I could have sort of ground it out and beat this guy because you were picking up his patterns, you could have done it. But it also really felt like the game didn't want me to beat him. It felt like it wanted me to fuck off and then come back later.
Kind of like those Expedition 33 bosses that were just off the beaten track at the start of the game.
Yeah, exactly. If you'd have put enough time in, you'd have probably got through them. But a couple of levels later and you're coming back and you're having a much better balanced fight with them.
Before this release, they talked about the mixed in some turn-based combat as well. Have you come across anything like that yet?
No, not that I've seen at the minute. The only two mechanics that they've introduced you to in the first chapter are the standard combat stuff, and then obviously you've got your dog with you as well. And you get to sort of command the dog on the side and send him off to do. So you're basically leveling yourself and the dog at the same time to give him different powers, different abilities. And that, it's not quite turn-based, but it's got that sort of mechanic where you're hitting Y, it brings up a menu, you choose which move you want the dog to go and do, the dog then fucks off and does that while you're carrying on.
I wonder if that's what they were on about.
Maybe,
yeah.
It does sound like it, doesn't it?
So there's that element to it with commanding the dog, but yeah, it's the story, it's not offensive, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like grabbing me, but there's nothing wrong with it. The mechanics are great. The movement mechanics quite interesting as well, because you've got this, like, it's all down to your hair. So basically, there's loads of shit that you can do with your hair. So if you want to do like a really high, but yeah.
I was also going to point out to the listeners that he's saying hair.
What's wrong with her? Hair.
Can we not start picking on people's pronunciations and things? I don't think I'm going to win that one.
The follicles that come from the head. So, yeah.
And yes, I am follically challenged, so therefore...
There we go. Yes.
That's sexual harassment now. We can't do that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Come on now.
Obviously,
Come on.
No. I do apologise. Yeah, but basically this ponytail that you've got, you use that if you want to like go to high places. There's not a double jump mechanism. You use this like lift mechanism with your hair, and then you can use that also to cast out bridges as well. So if you want to get to places navigating through the world, like the movement mechanics look quite interesting. So yeah, there's a lot more to it than maybe I expected, and it's a lot better put together than I think I expected as well. So I'm going to go back to it. I've stuck the first chapter up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I spotted that because I was interested. I've got it installed. It's just I didn't get around to starting it, but the interest is there.
I've watched a lot of your video. I am interested in playing the game because there's obviously a dog in it, and yeah, that's it.
Oh mate, once you get back to the base vehicle that I can't remember the name of, you've got to like shower the dog and clean it off and everything because it's covered in shit and mud and grime, and then you give it snacks and you pet it, and there's that whole relationship thing with the dog and stuff coming up, and you've got cooking in it. There's a little farming bit, so you've got a plant. You've got like an incubator for eggs.
You had him for a bit. You're starting to lose him.
Yeah. That's the part where I rearranged my seat.
No, but it's not massive. It's all like you've got this little survival
pod. The dog, but yeah.
Other game with the dog coming out, Legend of Babu.
Not sure.
We saw it at a showcase. We have a list. Eventually, the Games Bunker will have the top 10 dog games by Ben.
Sweet.
In his cinematic voice. And not to derail things completely, but it looks like it's official. Sony's added that notice to their direct website, both the console and the disc drive.
Awesome.
We'll not get write-ins about that.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That dog looks like a Chow Chow or something in the Legend of Babu.
He's all over it.
We used to have a Chow Chow.
Right, the other two on my list are Halo Camp.
We don't care about your childhood. Games.
Dogs.
It's like a bear.
Hamsters, that's what you need. It's little violent, bitey bastards.
It's like a huge hamster.
It's like huge. It is like a really huge hamster.
It fucking is.
Amazing.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Right, the other two on my list are Halo and Gears. So should we go through the rest of stuff that's not Halo and Gears and then come back to them?
Yeah, well, Ben and I can double up because we've basically done the same thing these previous 2 weeks because we've continued with Splatoon Raiders. He's just looking at dogs. He's not engaging with me here.
I'm just sorry, I was just looking at that game. Go back here. Yes. Okay. Yes. Splatoon. Yes, we played that.
We did play that. We played it on YouTube. You did a solo and we did a double.
We did. So many YouTube videos this week because Sambo had the Halo videos. He had the Beast of Reincarnation video. Then I did a Splatoon video, and then Punk and I played the Splatoon multiplayer together. So many YouTube videos.
We've got a video a day coming out at the minute, and they're not sure. The content on the YouTube channel is really, really fucking growing. So, which is good. It's good.
Oh, we'll retire yet. Don't worry.
Oh,
Did it?
Yes.
Had a good week. Yes, and we
Had a
played
good
Splatoon. You've done loads of it.
I am a legendary raider, as well you fucking know.
I do know.
Grinding like fuck, endgame content, hectic, difficult. It's a real balancing act now of like min-maxing and trying to find the best combinations for gadgets, weapons, that sort of thing. But I still adore it.
Yeah. It's just it's constant fun. I've said it a number of times. Constant dopamine hit. The end game isn't like a grind. It's just more of the game. It's, for me, the game funnels down. Like it's got various different types of level as you go through the main game, and then it really just funnels you down into the kind of salmon run-esque levels where you're just doing 3 levels at a time and trying to beat what they call the bottomless buffet, and that's the part of the game I love the most, and it just funnels you down to that part. It's like, everyone will love this the most. Here you go. Now we're not even going to piss about with anything else. It's just this, and you're like, oh, what for infinity? Yeah. You just that's it. I saw somebody like playing it last night, and they were on level 224 or something. It's just like they're just pounding it out. So this game has serious legs. I honestly think it is the best game on the Switch 2. It's the thing that's gripped me the most. I've played like 40 hours of it. And when did it come out? Like not long ago.
Not long ago, no. I dread to think what my fucking playtime is.
Yeah. Well, you must have about 20 more hours because to get where you are. I mean, it's just such fucking fun and easy play. It's also, you can do other things with it. Like in this fast food lifestyle that we have, I listen to podcasts, I watch videos on YouTube, I've got things going on, and I just play this fucking game. It's just lovely. It's wonderful. If you have a Switch 2, as I said earlier, there seem to be 2 camps. There's the okay, yeah, it's all right, and then it's amazing. And I kind of think that maybe the people that are saying it's all right haven't got to the end game part of it, or maybe they didn't enjoy the funnel of the end game. But
because
a lot of people...
is madness. As I was saying earlier, I've recommended it to people. They've picked it up and started playing. I've seen them play it, and when you see the starting levels again, I say,
yeah,
that's fucking nothing.
Yeah, and it's I remember playing the start of the game, and I've listened to a number of people talk about this game, and they've said like the first hour or two is pretty slow. I don't remember that. I don't remember it being a slow start, but okay, well, if they say it is, then
I remember
it is.
Not loving it off the bat. Like it was grand, but it wasn't until it started ramping up and you thrown gadgets in and you were doing upgrades and
you're doing all this cool shit. I listened to a few people talk about it on a podcast, and then they went on for about 10 minutes about the game, like how they were all pretty iffy about the game. And then the last guy was like, oh, I'm only about 4 hours in though. It's like, oh, okay. And you've just talked about it on this massive podcast, and you've gone, it's all right. And you're like,
so I've checked the Nintendo app. Apparently, I've played for 50 hours or more.
Right. 50 hours or more. Yeah.
So accurate.
It's quite something, isn't it? Like,
I adore it. Sambone, would you not even just get a Switch 2 and we could 3 players?
I'm looking. I'm genuinely looking, because I'm like, yeah, I can get about 250 quid for my ROG Ally, which I'm just not using now, and I'm like, you know what?
I do think that would be a good trade, because you've got a base level ROG
Ally.
Yeah,
I've had it for fucking 3 years or whatever it is.
And like, if you had a Ally X, I'd be like, okay, well, you know. But as is the base level one, like the Switch 2 is quite a nice.
Well, honestly, I was having a look on. So I'm not adverse to a bit of a second-hand tech, and I was having a quick look on Facebook Marketplace for Switch 2s, and there's like Switch 2 with 4 games, 300 quid.
Oh,
yeah. It's like comes with Mario, comes with one of them came with Pokemon. It's like so you can get a couple of games and a Switch second-hand for £300. And I'm just thinking, do you know what? If I can get $250 for my ally, it might actually be worth.
For a few quid more, it's not bad, is it? Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said to you, my use case, I'm never going to play any of the mainstream stuff on it. It's all going to be just Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, the one thing that's kind of also edged me is the fact that I could also use it as a bit of a Minecraft machine when I'm traveling, especially if they bring.
But
I'm all over a bit of Minecraft.
I'm going away this next week, and unfortunately I can't take my Switch 2. But I was planning to take my Switch 2 and just play Splatoon Raiders in the evening. I was like, this is going to be perfect. This is the perfect unwind at the end of a day game. Unfortunately, I can't do that, but I do think Splatoon Raiders fits that bill as well. It's just I cannot speak more highly of this game.
It's just after doing a few rounds of it, especially when we were doing it multiplayer. It was just that it's like a condensed Monster Hunter, Helldivers that just. Yeah, we went in, wreck shit, back, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah, it was just... So we jumped on to do our YouTube video, and, it could have been an hour long or whatever. And what we were
I think we talked about just doing an hour and then heading home.
Then over 2.5 hours in, and it was like, oh no, I've got to go home to the wife.
I've got work tomorrow.
Gotta actually. That's kind of this should be the last. One more run. It is that game, and it's fun in multiplayer. Really good in multiplayer. So can't
shockingly
fault it.
Good as well, even with my dodgy internet.
Yeah, it ran absolutely. It was like we weren't playing multiplayer. We were just. Yeah, it didn't. There was no indication that we were playing multiplayer, except it booted you once, but
just didn't like
whatever.
Me.
The game's incredible. And go and
everybody should buy it
and watch our YouTube stream of it because that was fun. Yeah, Punk and I playing. That's fun video.
And I'll talk about another couple of games because I've only started them. I haven't got a lot of time into them yet. ReStory came out, the game where you run a little kiosk and you repair gadgets.
I'm going to buy that. Good. I'm going to buy it.
So
it's like 13 quid at the moment.
Restarted it and it kind of running through the same kind of things as the demo so far. But it is. I've been thinking about Splatoon Raiders too much. I need to kick the habit and play something else.
My question with ReStory, if you know the answer, I know there is like a kind of straight line campaign to it, but you can go around the edges of it. Can you essentially just make it as long as you want by...
Yeah, there are story beats in it. People will come up and request a certain thing to be fixed, but you can just keep that in the back row and just buy parts, fix up things, sell them on, take online missions. It really is just a tune in, relax.
And it is controller ready, isn't it?
It is controller ready. I did move over to the mouse. Just a couple of the screws on things like the Tamagotchi can be fiddly, and you can only zoom in so much.
I mean, I will be playing this game. We'll be playing this game for sure.
So enjoying that, and then Fields of Mistria finally got its 1.0 update, and it is a fucking farming sim. So that may swallow me whole. I've heard nothing but good things.
That will be your trade-off for Splatoon Raiders.
Possibly. Your new Stardew.
Yeah. So it basically it's sold as a nicer looking Stardew. So I can go for that. Stardew Valleys, but it's a bit rough looking. It's like me.
Oh, that's harsh.
So yeah, not enough to really talk about it. I only got started. I haven't met all the villagers or got all the tools yet even. So early doors, but enjoying it. Looks nice. But Ben, do you want to talk about anything before we do our shared experiences?
I really have just been Splatoon Raiders. I've played a bit of FM26 as well, Football Manager. I've started a new Sampdoria save, so that might engulf my life a little bit. It's nice to get a fallen giant back up there, but yeah, that's my focus. And I was wanting to play. I wanted to re-familiarize myself with another game so I could play when I was away, when I was going to take my Switch to, not taking it now, and that was Plague Inc. I love Plague Inc. I think it's a great game. I've unlocked everything on it, pretty much. But I just played a couple of rounds of that. I really, really enjoy that. Obviously got that like everyone else probably did during the pandemic. But it's a game where you control a form of plague, different types of plagues, and you try to make it engulf the world and kill everyone in the world by making it develop different symptoms and transmitting it and all these types of things. And it's rather enjoyable. And you can also do the other side. You can do the cure side, but they got different scenarios. They got the Black Death and things like that. So many different versions of the game. It's just fun. It's all pretty much the same thing, but slightly different changes as they go through. But there's different scenarios like aliens have invaded and there's a parasite in the brain, and they're trying to like infect every human and shit like that. So yeah, it's just fun. But I was thinking, this will be something that very easy for me to play in the evenings because I love games where I already know exactly what's going on. Just refamiliarize yourself.
Just picturing you in a tent in a campground somewhere swearing at Splatoon Raiders. You big fishy fucker.
Yeah, more likely to be a pub. Yeah, staying in different B&Bs and pubs, but like sure. Hobbits. But anyway, no Switch, so can't do that. So what a waste of time. So no, we should talk about the other big two, because I played a little bit of those, and you guys have played more of different ones.
So fuck it, we'll start off with Halo.
Yep. Because
Master Chief's back.
He certainly fucking is.
Shiny Unreal 5 graphics.
Yes. Looks great, doesn't it? Looks really good.
Although I was playing it on the Series X, and I was comparing it to like Sambone's video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does it? Yeah. I was going to say, because I have heard complimentary things about how it looks on the Series X, but I was thinking like, it looks really amazing on my PC.
Yeah, it looks good, but you can tell they sanded off a few of the edges just to make sure it ran right.
Because I think this looks fucking brand new.
Yeah.
The only thing that tells me this isn't a new game in my eyes is that I can't grab hold of ledges. That's pretty much
no grapple hook.
That's one of the few things where I'd go like, that's the indication. Because when you jump into a wall, slightly miss, and you just fall straight down. Yeah. It's like, that's very old school.
How retro. So how far into it did you get, Ben?
I completed Truth and Reconciliation, and then I went back to do the next mission, and it had ignored the fact that I completed Truth and Reconciliation and kicked me back a mission, and I thought, okay, I will go away and play Splatoon. So that's where it lost me, because I'd kind of muscled my way through that. I mean, I'm only playing on heroic, but it did feel like I was dying way more than I should. So I don't know.
That was the biggest thing that. Sorry, I'll come back to that. Where did you get up to, Punk?
So I'm nearly finished the Silent Cartographer. Also been raiding Splatoon Raiders far too much.
Yeah.
Also on heroic, because I was tempted to go back into legendary, but I think I'd just co-op that rather than.
Yeah.
It's trying to flank the hunters in solo.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't do it, even though they bring in even though you've got the NPCs in there, basically, who you can use to distract them.
They're like you.
Yeah, the greatest fodder, but I'm just ignoring that. It's not the greatest fodder, but yeah, the fucking they might as well not be there. In essence, I finished this, but
very nice.
I did drop the difficulty down because I was getting quite annoyed at a point where there was there just become so many opportunities for you to be one-hit killed.
Yeah, the one-hit kill thing is a thing.
Yeah, it started because I got through the Silent Cartographer and through that section, and I got through all of that on heroic, and I was like, you know what, this is all right. But then, especially as you get to the flood sections, honestly, in heroic, there's just so many things where like there's people behind you can one-hit kill you. It just becomes more frustrating than it is enjoyable.
I think that's okay. Like, I was thinking, like, if you just bang your head, if you get to a point where you just bang your head against the wall and it's like, I can get through it. Like, the thing with these Halo games is you can get through it. If you put me on Legendary, I would complete it on Legendary. It's just that it would take me a while. But you just bang your head and then you get to the new checkpoint, and you bang your head and you get to the new checkpoint. It's like designed almost so that you can just fucking bang the head and do it.
The checkpoints are still funny. I had a couple of places where I was banging head against wall, and then it would save me in the middle of it, whereas it expected me to run through the entire thing previously. That trigger, the check, and you're like, oh, hang on. Yeah, I was banging my head a little bit, and then I'd killed a few of the enemies and like kind of set myself up well, and then it went checkpoint. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Finally. And it's, I'm really not averse to just dropping things down to normal effect, because I want to feel like a badass as well, and I definitely didn't feel like a badass. I wasn't a badass level, and it's that inner gamer in me that's like, oh no, you can't do that. You'll be lame, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like, oh no, hit myself where it hurts. My gaming ability.
Hunk's gonna mock me on a podcast.
Oh no! Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, if you kind of stop yourself doing that. But I think if I ran through this on normal, I think I'd have a hell of a time. I just feel that you know what didn't it stop me again, because I'd done Truth and Reconciliation, and then I was like, oh, I've got to do this again now, and that took me a while.
So that's what. So I had a fuck up with the OBS recording. Essentially, so I had to play I had to play like 2.5 hours of it again. That I'd lost on the recording. So I literally sat there and I was like, you know what? I can't do that again on Heroic. I'm not going to enjoy it.
That's it. That's so how I felt. Like, yeah. So I stopped playing. I stopped playing.
So I reloaded, dropped it back to normal, and honestly, I had a fucking blast with the rest of it.
I think I might do that.
So, have either of you changed your costume?
No.
So, I thought it was funny that there were so many promotional skins with this game, and if you pre-ordered it, a big part of it was to get the skins. I'm not going to play it in third person, and there's no camera mode. And I said,
no.
What's kind of the point of this? But then I realized, because it takes a while to blow the cobwebs off, I was dying a lot, and I had unlocked Fanta Orange skin for Master Chief, bright orange and blue. I was like, that's kind of funny. So every time I die now, I say, for fuck's sake, but he looks hilarious. This fucking amazing. Sprawled out Fanta man.
Yeah. No, it's not. I mean, it's a good looking game. Is it the best? Is it the most glorious implementation of Unreal 5? No. Is it fucking amazing to be playing this game looking like this? Absolutely. Massive nostalgia hits. Once I dropped it down to normal, I had an absolute blast with it. I still died a few times, but I kind of realised I wasn't there. If this had been a new game, I'd have probably stuck with it on the harder mode and worked through it. But I wasn't playing it for the challenge. I was playing it for the experience, a bit of nostalgia, just to go back through it and remember what it was. And
yeah, I think that's fine. Like, I as I said with myself, like that the difficulty, which is completely manageable, but the difficulty is what actually stopped me playing the game, because I had to redo a section. Yeah, because I had to redo. And isn't that fucking stupid?
Because
like,
you should know it's still fresh in the head. You know how to get through it the second time.
Yeah, it'll be even easier the second time. But
you know where they're coming from? It's like, that doorway. Yeah, you're fucked.
But like, yeah, and that stopped me. So, but I didn't at any point really feel like a true badass, because the one hit kills all the fucking time. Like,
the time.
I'm just fucking blowing up all the fucking time, man. It's like, Jesus, give me a chance.
Yeah, it takes nothing to, and as you get later on, like with the flood stuff, there's even more opportunity to be one hit killed.
Yeah,
you just and the flood levels on normal were fucking brilliant.
People talk about legendary on this game. So, oh yeah, completely on legendary. Yeah, most of you fucking guys did it. Most of you did it on co-op, where it has that lovely feature where if you die and your mate gets into cover, you respawn. Like, it's a great little system to get you. But you know, we all completed the game on legendary. I mean, some people obviously did it by themselves. Loads of people did it by themselves. But you know what? A load of people just did it with their mate.
Yeah.
And it is a fucking easier game like that.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that was put me down, I replayed Halo Co-op Master Chief Collection not so long ago. So it's not got that full nostalgia. I haven't played this in so long. It's great to be back. I was like, kind of done this. And Master Chief Collection version isn't that bad. It's not like I went, whoa, yeah, this is much better. I was like,
Did you not?
Not overly. I mean, it's lovely to look at, but it's not as if I've gone from the Xbox original to this.
Yeah. Fair. I think I actually really liked the cutscene improvements. I know people have said they're long but I actually really like the cutscene improvements. I think they really add to it. They really add to the story element of it, in my opinion, and they turn it into a full game that can be appreciated just with a single player now.
Yeah. The cutscenes get better as you get later on as well. You know, that story element, the way the cutscenes work, the story's just excellent. I didn't have any issue with this as a game. I don't want to use the word experience, but as to re-experience Halo in this format was fantastic, with the extra cutscenes, with the changes, with the graphical improvements, with the slight gaming improvements on the sprint and the ADS stuff.
Yes.
You know, really, really good. Yes, it's still got some of the old mechanics, like you say, you know, no grappling, things like that. There was quite a big part of me, especially when I was playing it on Heroic, that it kind of made me want to go back and play Infinite again. Because I was like, I could be doing this in this world, but with actually better mechanics.
Yeah, no, but I know I loaded up Infinite not too long ago, and I thought it looked fucking shit. But it doesn't. Like, I know it doesn't, but it definitely didn't look good.
So it's not been that long since I played it, and I thought it still looked...
The multiplayer still looks fucking great. Like, it still... But I don't know, like, I loaded up wherever I was in the campaign, I was just like...
It's your mid-tier PC, Ben. That's the problem.
It fucking is again. It's fucking rolling round now. It's every week. What am I going to do about that? Maybe I can hire out one of those fucking 5090...
from Scan.
Yeah, from Scan. Jeez. Gonna need to do something. Can't be having this.
But yeah, I think it's good. The one thing I thought about this, obviously this has gone to PS5, hasn't it? It's gone... Not the introduction necessarily that you'd have wanted to a new audience.
As I said,
of Halo.
Master Chief Collection, get it everywhere.
Yeah, I think...
Because no multiplayer either.
No.
Nah, but those PS5 boys, they're pretentious. They want like good-looking games and shit, don't they? Master Chief Collection ain't gonna cut it.
Master Chief and his son travelling through the Halo to scatter their mother's ashes.
Yeah, that's what they need. That's what they need.
Okay, the thing is, though, a lot of what carried me through this game was the nostalgia.
Yeah,
if I'd been playing this new, I'd have fell off it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But like, games have moved on. Games have moved on.
Fucking 25 years old.
Like we were saying the other day, like this, they're in my mind the only other FPS that stands up as a single player in recent years for me is Space Marine 2. That's pretty. And that's not even an FPS.
It's not an FPS.
It's not an FPS. It's not even a fucking FPS. But name an FPS. Like this genre as a campaign mode is fucking dead. Like people who talked about the Call of Duty.
My mind jumped to
it's dead.
Titanfall 2, but what's it? 10 years old?
Yeah, it's fucking miles away. Like it's so long ago.
Yeah,
it's even longer, isn't it? Like it's
still fucking brilliant. Though.
If
you load up
I know. I played.
now.
I played it. Yeah, I logged and started playing it again. 2 years ago or something.
A fucking robot give me the thumbs up. How does that touch me more than watching 100 children die and something else?
But you can imagine. But you can see like you're judging the game against a genre which is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just don't think it exists. Like the single player campaign FPS. What game?
Doom.
Wolfenstein.
And look about the last one of Doom. Look what happened there.
What a cunt! He looks so happy with it too.
It's shocking. It's not even worth the eye. It's not even worth rising.
I enjoyed that.
To that.
That one tickled me. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, we've not. You're right though. We've not got a lot of those proper FPS.
And that was it. And that was it back then. That was the genre.
We need a new Soldier of Fortune. Did either of you guys ever play that?
Yeah.
Oh,
did
Soldier of Fortune was the first FPS where you could shoot people's limbs off independently. So it was the big thing about the game when it was released. Like if you shot somebody in a certain part of the body, that they reacted to that part of the body.
I remember when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, and the big thing was if you shot them in the leg, they'd react to that or they'd behave in a certain way. It's like they took that and ran with it.
Oh, didn't they just? Yeah, because you could shoot them in the leg, they'd fall over, and then you could just continue to shoot them in the leg until the leg got completely and utterly dismembered.
No.
Surgeon.
It's like, yes. Yeah.
Just,
I am a 9mm surgeon. That's what I am.
Just mean. But yeah, I think it's hard. This game is hard to judge because of that fact. I think that is a forgotten.
Yeah, because they're just racking the brain. Like first-person shooters, they're a free-to-play multiplayer thing now. They're not really.
Yeah, they are. They're not a single-player campaign. It's just there were a few released last year. There was like a Chinese game which that came to Game Pass.
Defiance or
COD. When COD holds up on a campaign, COD's got it.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3, but yeah, I'm just looking at Steam's list now as we're talking, and amazing. No, I'm not even going to read that out.
Is that the ball scratching
I'm just in the
one?
FPS.
Was it the ball scratching one?
No, apparently it's Prostitute Empire is one of the most popular FPSs on Steam at the minute.
Tell me more.
See? No, Ben, no.
Right,
will we talk about Gears because this is going to go?
Yeah, let's talk about Gears. Yes.
Ben, what is Gears of War?
Well, don't come to me. I don't play Gears of War. I mean, I literally played this.
Yeah.
But
you lying cunt.
The beta. Right, so the open beta, is it closed beta? Some kind of beta. I think it's closed beta, but if you've got Game Pass or you've got a pre-order, you can play it at the moment.
Yeah, I even saw Loaded or CD Keys, I can't recall which, have access to it for $5.
I think by the time this podcast comes out, it will be the open beta, I believe. And there are a few modes. There's the Horde modes, which the guys can explain better than I can, and there's the PvP type mode that you can play at the moment. I jumped on and played a couple of rounds and thought, I'll play the single player. The multiplayer is not for me. I don't really have the nostalgia. I had played a little bit of Gears back in the day with multiplayer with my mates when they've owned it, but it's not really for me, and I think it is a nostalgia trip, that stuff. I don't think that does much. Me being a new player, small sample size, don't think that does much to a completely new player. But I played it. I thought, yeah, this seems competent enough, but that's not for me. But I'm definitely into the campaign and what that has in store, and maybe that would push me along. But I think you guys will have more of an informed opinion on.
Well, even I'd be in the same boat as you. Filthy and I would have played every campaign co-op.
Yeah,
every single one. So that's what we're looking forward to when the game comes out.
Yeah.
And then I'll double the multiplayer in Gears 5. I didn't mess about with a lot, but this Horde mode instantly talks to me a lot more.
Yeah.
Sandbone, how have you been getting on with it?
So I've put about 6 hours in. So not a huge amount of time, but I spent quite a few hours, mainly in the Horde mode.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped into... So you're right, Ben, there's the Horde mode, there's the PvP mode. The Horde mode, you've got three basically options. You've got one that is a more Horde-focused mode where there's like multiple side quests to do, but then you've got these 10 waves of hordes to actually fight off to defend an area, and then there's 2 other modes which have smaller versions of that same thing. So you've got 3 wave modes plus a load of side quests to do. So if you want to go in for something that's going to take you an hour or so, you can jump into the big Horde mode. The others are looking about 20-30 minutes per session to run through, so not massive. But I've been getting on with it fantastically. I think graphically it's astounding. It really does look gorgeous in all environments. I know there's been a little bit of criticism around the new mechanics and the new running and how it looks and how it feels a little bit of the movement, but I think it's great. I think it feels really fluid.
I think it seems quite fluid. It's definitely more fluid than the old games. They were fucking clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
Especially after playing Reloaded so recently.
You couldn't,
much better.
yeah. When I loaded up Reloaded to like, okay, I've started playing it. Nah, I can't. I'm not doing this.
The thing that Gears has always done well is make you feel like you're running absolutely covered in fucking ridiculously heavy armor.
Yeah, you're heavy.
It's always had that weight and momentum to all the movements in it, and I think that takes some getting used to as somebody who's maybe not played something like this before, because as you're running into areas and you're sliding and stuff, that little bit of momentum just carries you a little bit further, and you're not as quick to a sprint. It's like there's a little delay between when you press sprint and when you really kind of start moving, and I think that for me that works well because I'm used to that emphasis on the weight of the kit you're carrying. But maybe for some people it doesn't feel as responsive as something like a COD or something like that.
So the first thing I would have noticed, they have introduced a climb button.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have clambered over things using the same button you'd use to take cover.
Yes.
And I noticed that really helps because sometimes you dive rather than clamber over something.
Yeah.
And then it's opened up the battlefield a wee bit more. I was getting two places I would have had to run around in older games.
Yeah.
I'm having to rewire the brain a little bit to get into this.
I was going to say it really helps, but fuck did that throw me for about the first 2 hours. The amount of times I've not mantled over something that I wanted to, or I've mantled over something that I wanted to duck behind.
But I like that. I think when it becomes muscle memory, like to get over something and to dive or go into different cover, it's that's much neater. And
yeah, the slide mechanic feels a lot better as well. I think you've got a bit more distance on the slide, so you can give yourself a bit more sliding space into cover and stuff.
They have changed the perfect reload timing again, and they do this every game.
Oh, whatever they've done with this, the positioning of it, everything, every fucking time, I've barely missed one of them.
For a while, I was watching the top right corner. I said, "Where the fuck is it?" I didn't realize.
Even I, who I played like 5 and I played a few more or whatever. But even I was looking at top right. I was like, "What? Where is the reload? What's happened? Where's the reload?" And then I didn't realize it was in the middle of the fucking screen.
Yeah,
it was brilliant. I've heard a lot of people moving it, but once I realized it was there, it's like I don't have to take my eyes off what's going on here.
No.
You can move it to the top right.
You can if you wish.
You can, yeah. You can move the options.
And as a classic fan, I was thinking, I'll get that changed. And then I was like, no, I'm getting my perfect reloads, but I'm still keeping an eye on what's happening. I'm not getting surrounded.
I like it. I prefer the new position.
I warmed to it.
Yeah.
Might change the yellow though.
No, I've just left it as is.
I don't know.
Fine.
Nice aqua blue. See if that's an option.
I'm good with the gold. The gold is perfect.
The gold's pish.
I do like. I know we mentioned it before though. I like this thing about there being 4 squads in the same map. Because that has brought such a dynamic to a few of the games. Like there's one of the areas where you've got 2 of the defense points and they're on the opposite sides of the same building. So you've got this like big open area within the building inside, and then one of the defense points is on that side and the other one's in a courtyard out the back, which means essentially you've got 2 squads in there at the same time fighting different hordes coming for the same thing. But if you time it right, it seems like they've not fixed the sequencing within the game. So the first time I dropped into a mission, we were running towards a point, and as we were running towards it, the team that had just done that same thing were running past us going the other way. So we like crossed paths as we were going along. But there was one of the games I got into last night, and they triggered the wave mode before we had, which meant essentially when their waves came in, we were on a rest point, so we were jumping over there to help them with their wave. And then when their wave came in, we were on a rest point, so they were coming over. And it adds a real life to the map that there's other battles going on all over the place. And like one of the ones, I think it was about the 3rd game I played, extraction point came up with a helicopter coming down. And the extraction point for the other team was right near where our defense point was. So we finished our defense point thing, helped them hold the landing area for the helicopter, and then they fucked off and we ran on to our points later on, and it's just added a really good element to that multiplayer map thing.
getting on, and you're not just waiting for people to get on to the helicopter. You're like manning Gatling guns, covering the run to it. Because I lost my group in the first game I played of it. I wasn't really paying attention, but it just seemed to be going about like a fucking bumblebee, reviving people.
Yeah. You can revive people from other squads as well. And other squads can revive you, which is great.
So it's just picking people up. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but sure, there you go.
So do you you gain experience? I see when you complete a round and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that allow you to edit your starting loadout and everything?
Yes. Yeah. So as you level up, you unlock different weapons. You get these. So as you go through the missions, so basically you drop into a level, and there's 4, I think, activities you can do in that level. You've got the defense sort of wave, horde mode mechanism stuff. You've got what they're calling side quests, and then there's an invasion quest in there as well. For each of the side quests and other things you do, you get weapon parts. And then if you extract with these weapon parts, and they can be used to unlock upgrades and things like that for your existing weapons.
Oh, nice.
And then as you're leveling as well, you unlock different modification slots, you unlock different weapons. So there's like a character leveling piece, a class leveling piece, which unlocks different weapons. And then you've got a weapon parts piece that allows you to upgrade those weapons and put different add-ons and attachments in.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I was just really impatient. I didn't read what it was telling me or something. But I didn't get all that from the base stuff. But maybe I just wasn't reading.
You level up each class as well.
Yeah, you do. Each class levels up independently. Yeah, it's basically an extraction horde mode.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah. That sounds really cool. That sounds actually, because with these types of multiplayer stuff, it's all like, what is the point? So it's all like, oh, is there a ranked mode, or is there something like what gives me the point of wanting to do it? But if it's like basically improving your character to go against tougher ones and to go up the leveling system from rookie to whatever and pace up, then I can understand. It's like a mini game in itself.
Yeah,
the horde mode becomes a game in itself.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that Helldivers element to it as well, because you choose the difficulty that you go in when you go into the horde mode. So like once you've got to a certain, like I tried the level above rookie and got absolutely mutilated.
And would that have ridiculous. A better yield of things, weapon parts?
Apparently, yeah. You get, when you go in on the higher difficulty, you get more weapon parts for doing the same activities.
That definitely sounds like the just the type of mini game within a game that you want. Yeah. Isn't it? Like it's that's a really cool side game to the game. Something that Nintendo would never do.
No. Yeah. Like increasing their share price.
But they release it as a second game, like Splatoon Raiders.
Every weapon part is a paid upgrade. That's the key. Oh, no, that's EA. Got that one.
Yeah.
Smart. You wonder why you're getting so much abuse recently.
No,
needling away.
Right? You just gotta agree. It's fine.
Fine.
So I think, fun time with Gears of War. Haven't really got a lot of time into it, but it definitely feels like more. It's
absolutely
missing the internet. Something awful. I'm nearly considering giving Musk money for Starlink. Nearly.
Yeah, get it done. It's going to happen eventually.
It's not. I am seriously considering seeing if I can get the caravan wired up to the internet.
Oh.
And then get it moved to the house when it's built.
Yeah, getting it transferable, yeah.
Have you got reasonable internet options once the house is built?
Yeah, fibre area, so...
Oh, cool, yeah.
Hopefully. I can pick up one of the neighbours' Wi-Fi, so I'm just guessing his password at the moment. So I'll get there yet.
Nice.
Can't have that many cats.
When is the game out again?
October.
October.
Just in time for the first anniversary.
It has made me properly excited for the main game.
I just can't wait for the campaign. I'll play multiplayer anyway, but this campaign's going to be...
Yeah, I'll look forward to the campaign. I'll be definitely interested and I'll play that, yeah.
Yeah. It was, because I've played the multiplayers on Gears before, but it's not something that I kind of hang around for a long time. For me, it's always get through the campaign and then the multiplayer's a nice little, I can do a bit more stuff.
I normally would have,
before I finish with the game.
I've repeated Gears 5 6 times. Just other people wanting to play it, and I have a fully upgraded jack, and that helps for the story. But
I've reinstalled it, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
whenever people were done of an evening, I was like, I might play for another half hour, then I'd jump onto the multiplayer and get destroyed. Cons.
Yeah, I jumped. It's on the multiplayer that he came out for the remastered version. I got ruined on that. I did actually, the multiplayer on this, I held my own in for a little bit, but like you can tell, I jumped in at level 6, and like everyone in the match I was with was like level 20, level 21.
It's too much stress. I don't need that in my life. I'll take a horde mode, yeah, fine. An extraction mode, yeah, fine. Yeah. But so that's too much stress.
Definitely think the horde mode might be good for a group session if we got enough people to fill a team or two.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But looking forward to it. As we mentioned, we will probably talk about it a bit more again. But has anybody got anything they're looking forward to before the next episode? Because I forgot to fill the document.
I completely forgot about this bit as well.
So the only notes I had were the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, the second volume. It'll be out towards the end of the month, the 27th. Resonance, Plague Tale Legacy, and the Star Wars Zero Company should all be due out.
Yes, I'm interested in that. That's the one that I would like. When's Star Wars Zero Company out?
So it's out on the 27th.
I've got my game list on AI. Here we go. Right, where we are.
Because the only other one, I think Grave Seasons is coming to Game Pass on the 14th.
Yeah, that's the one I have on my list. Star Wars Zero Company, 27th of August. That's the new one. And then there's Blood of the Dawnwalker as we go into September.
Mortal Shell 2 is coming out on the 20th.
You've never finished The Witcher 3 and you're excited for Dawnwalker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different game, innit?
Dawnwalker and Orbitals, same day. Fucking Sophie's Choice.
And then Fire Emblem on the 17th. That's going to be good. But that's too far into the future.
We'll talk about that again.
I am looking forward to the Star Wars game, though. Like, I really, really am. That is just after our next pod. Is that right?
Yes, it will be.
I think it'll be out after we record.
Yes, it's on the day our next podcast comes out.
Yeah.
We would have, Okay.
Time makes a mockery of us all.
Gives us a chance to get it on YouTube, though. YouTube is filling the gaps between the pods.
Right. There we go.
No reason we can't.
Sambone has put a lot of effort into that YouTube channel. So
you can watch Ben and I swear at a
fucking
kid's
algorithm.
game.
Swear down.
Those poor wee.
Oh, I've just drank straight rum. I didn't even put coke in it. Fuck. Oh god, I'm gonna go blind.
Those salmonoids, they were cursed blind.
they
I'm trying to buy you time, Sandbone. You went away.
I took a big drink of that then. That was like...
Oh, don't worry. I watched it in real time. I almost felt that.
Oh, that'll wake you up.
At the end of the show?
At the end of the show, yeah. There's plenty of... Saturday night, punk. There's plenty of gaming time left, yeah.
Ben's got to go for a big wank after this.
Yeah, I've got to go for a big wank. No, walk. That's an in-joke, actually. That doesn't work on the podcast. That doesn't work.
Did we record the big wank material? No, we did not. Oh, that's a shame.
That's actually new, and that's just odd now. Yeah, that's just...
Nobody reacted to it?
It's just... No. Everyone just accepted it. That's even worse.
Well, shall we wrap it up on the note of a big wank?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm just looking at the release list, and I think it feels like we're in the quiet before the storm that is the end of August and September.
Yes.
So
September is going to get
messy. It is. I've got my list here, and that's the one. And there's some pretty big games in September as well, like long games.
Yes.
That's the thing. And obviously Ace Combat is coming out in October, and that's the big one for October. But on Gears of War Day, we're talking about Gears of War, there's also Galactic Racer. And that looks fucking brilliant.
I do like the look of that one, yeah.
And it's got like roguelike biomes.
Has that got multiplayer?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, if it has, that'll be fantastic.
I'm getting Galactic Racer.
I am.
Podcaster pod racing. This is destined to happen.
I was dead against it. I thought it was going to be absolute dog shit, and then I've watced the previews and videos.
The previews were awesome.
It looks fantastic.
The previews are so good.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was like, yeah, okay, it's a racing game. It's like, it's pod
even
racing.
the campaign looks good.
It's so much more.
Yeah.
I was trying to wrap this episode up.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
We're getting excited about games, Punk.
You had 2.5 fucking hours to get excited. You choose the vinegar strokes to wake up. It took a shot of straight rum.
This is the only episode of the only part of the podcast where I've not been getting abuse. It's the only time I've got to get excited.
You deserve abuse.
This is the
only part you woke up. Was, let's play games after this. So shall we outro this show?
Let's do that. Yes.
Do it.
So if you are desperate for any more of this content, and why wouldn't you be? It's perfection. You can go onto the YouTube channel where it has been propped up entirely by these two gentle men. Because I don't have the internet.
More Sambone than myself, but yeah.
I was trying to be kind. Yeah, Sambone's
I know,
been
you're very
kind.
kind.
That's probably why he's got so much abuse.
It's Sambone's channel. It's
not.
Sambone's channel.
I've just been getting it's about the regularity, and it doesn't matter what we throw up there at the minute, because it's just getting YouTube to grip it.
8-hour farming streams. It's like, fuck, I hate everything. So, yes, I will have to thank you, Bunker Hunk. Ben, enjoy your big wank.
It's a walk for everyone. So, but yeah, I shall.
And Bunker Drunk, in between drinking shots of pure rum, enjoy your big wank.
Absolutely.
And you, Bunker Punk, as you listen to yourself on recording, playing Splatoon or whatever, enjoy your big wank. Why, thank you, Punk, I think I shall. And be sure to check out thegamesbunker.com. We have been The Games Bunker.